KBBN app. Download it now where you get your apps. Welcome to another broadcast of high school sports here on Central Nebraska's Sports Source. We want to say thanks to all the community-spirited businesses who bring you our coverage. We hope that you'll join us thanking those sponsors by giving them your patronage. Now, let's go live for our coverage of exciting sports action on Central Nebraska Sports Source.
And good evening, everybody. We welcome you to Wood River High School as we bring you live coverage of high school basketball. Tonight, the Broken Bow Indians come on the road to take on the Eagles in a girls and boys basketball doubleheader. Tonight's game's live for you on the radio, KBBN 95.3 FM, also on the web at kbbn.com. And we have a live video stream that we're going to present for you tonight that you can find on our media platforms that include the KCNI KBBN YouTube page, also on the Sandhills Express Facebook page. So as we get started tonight, we want to thank all of the amazing businesses that are making our radio and video stream coverage possible for you tonight. We'll start on the radio side where we say thanks to Universal Insurance, Gateway Motors, Cobblestone Hotel and Suites, Power Solutions, Downey Drilling, Trotter Fertilizer in Broken Bow, Geared for Sports, BD in Broken Bow, Nebraska State Bank, Grocery Cart, Rods, Body and Paint, Arrow Seed, Team Physical Therapy, Mead Lumber, Trotter Service, Shelter Insurance, Brent Custer, your local agent. Also brought to you by Custer Federal State Bank, A to Z Lawn Pro and Landscaping, Squire Septic Service of Myrna, Agland ATV, Bruning Bank, and Sargent Irrigation. Our video stream tonight is being brought to you by the following: Trotter Fertilizer, BD, Lines Appliance, Mead Lumber, Palmer Monument, Insurance of the Heartland, Geared for Sports, Agland ATV, Lashley Land, Nebraska State Bank, Broken Bow Livestock, Colligan, Del Moniger, and Tim Wright in Broken Bow. Also brought to you by Callaway District Hospital with the Arnold and Callaway Medical Clinics and the Grocery Cart. Special thanks to all of those great businesses making our radio and video coverage possible for you tonight. We'll step away for a break. When we come back, we'll start setting up game one of our doubleheader. Broken Bow and Wood River coming up next.
Password. Unsubscribing from emails. Printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
Ask Universal Insurance in Broken Bow if auto owners make sense for you. When you're shopping for your next ride, Gateway Motors and Sandhills Motors are where you'll find great cars and exceptional service. Their technicians are committed to keeping your vehicle on the road. Working with a local business means a personalized experience. As a small business themselves, they understand busy schedules. They're ready to be flexible and adapt for you. Don't forget warranty forever on your qualified new and pre-owned vehicles with less than 100,000 miles too. And they can sell CM truck beds at Gateway and Sandhills Motors in Broken Bow.
There's big city quality with small town values at the Cobblestone Hotel and Suites in Nebraska One Box Convention Center. Enjoy a beautiful hotel located ideally for traveling in and around Broken Bow. With them, you will feel relaxed and right at home. They provide comfortable suites, modern rooms, an indoor pool, meeting room, and a spacious and stylish convention center perfect for receptions, reunions, and more. 308-767-2060 for the hotel and 870-0374 for the convention center. Make your reservations today.
How's that diesel engine of yours doing? If you have to answer anything besides exceptional, then you need to talk to Power Solutions. Service calls or in shop. They have the parts and know-how you need to get maximum potential from your diesel engine. From minor tune-ups to complete overhauls, call Power Solutions for your diesel engine help. 872-5522 or stop by 1 mile outside of Broken Bow on East Highway 2.
There's two things you can always count on to tell the truth. One is a pair of yoga pants, and the second is me when I'm talking about Downey Drilling in Kearney, Lexington, or Garden City. I would not fib to you about something as important as your irrigation systems, and that's why I recommend the Downey Drilling team for any service work, efficiency testing, or new well construction. They're licensed in 8 states: Nebraska, Kansas, Colorado, Iowa, Wyoming, South Dakota, Oklahoma, and Texas. Pretty much anywhere there's water. Go to DowneyDrilling.com downey.com for the number of the shop nearest you. Downey Drilling, a tradition of excellence for over 5 decades.
Geared for Sports in Broken Bow was all about gearing you up for sports. You knew that, though. Whether it's for participating or cheering from the stands, they have it. Right now, through the 15th, all regular price shoes are marked 20% off. So head through their doors on West Highway 2 and bring your feet to do some test fitting. Geared for Sports, open Monday to Friday 10 to 6 and Saturdays 10 to 4. Get your gear at Geared for Sports in Broken Bow.
Trotter Fertilizer and Broken Bow are your fertilizer experts in central Nebraska. Your field should get stronger and more consistent every year, and Trotter Fertilizer is dedicated to the research and technology needed to ensure that. They run plenty of test plots in the area, so you get advice and expertise based off results found right in central Nebraska. Call Trotter Fertilizer and Broken Bow and talk to them about ensuring the success of your fields.
Friendly service every time. Quality is what you'll find where your neighbors and your friends go see Trotter.
And we welcome you back to Wood River High School as we're getting ready for the start of the tip-off between Broken Bow and Wood River. Girls game will be up first. Boys game will follow. Both of them coming up for you live tonight on KBBN Radio. And again, we have the live video stream going as well, accompanied by our radio call, and you can access that by going to the KCNI KBBN YouTube page, also to the Sandhills Express Facebook page. Welcome to the broadcast area now. Jeremy Scheib, who will help us call the action tonight. Good to see you, partner.
Yeah, good to be here. It's a beautiful day outside for basketball inside.
Yes,
I'd say that.
I think I made this comment to you when we were walking into the gym. I think the 2 worst nights of the winter so far have been the 2 road games we've come to cover for Broken Bow. But that's okay because we're here. Those of you back home are able to enjoy it on our video stream and also on the radio tonight. Wood River and Broken Bow. You think back to last year, Jeremy, Broken Bow lost 2 games total. Just take that in for a minute. I don't think we talk enough about that and how amazing last year was. Of course, one of the losses was to North Bend Central, the eventual state champion in C1 at the state tournament. But the only regular season loss that Broken Bow suffered a year ago was to Wood River, a team that also made it to the state tournament a year ago. Now, they were led by a couple of seniors that have graduated and moved on. This year's team, very young. They're led by a freshman and a sophomore. We'll talk about them a little bit more here in a moment. But I think just kind of an interesting side note as we come to this year's game. Certainly for Broken Bow, it's been another great season, Jeremy. They're 10-2. What a huge win. I mean, let's face it, the biggest win of the year last night when they take out top 10 ranked Kearney Catholic. Got off to a hot start, and, I mean, if you were to tell people that Broken Bow would have forced a running clock in the second half against Kearney Catholic last night, people probably would have looked at you like, huh? But that's what happened. Played extremely well. Now the question, that was last night. You had the emotion of playing a top 10 ranked team. Broken Bow played so well at home. Now you go on the road. Can you equal that performance on back-to-back nights? I think that's what Coach Cooksley is looking for tonight.
That's always what you wonder when you play against a tough opponent that you spend a lot of time preparing for. But I think that, Coach Cooksley is going to be drawing upon the confidence that a win like that can instill, and not only just getting the win, but in such dominating fashion. You want to build on that confidence that, your players were able to, not only your starters, but the bench players that got in and contributed. I mean, when you have a final score like that, 65-29 over Kearney Catholic, you know that there were some players getting in off of the bench, contributing as well against a very formidable opponent. They'll look to build on that.
Yeah, and another interesting thing that came out of last night's win, by beating Kearney Catholic, Broken Bow went to the top of the point standings in Class C1. And, of course, those are the point standings that will be used once you start seeding for sub-districts and districts down the road. Now, granted, a lot of basketball to be played before we get to that point. But, again, it shows how big of a win that was last night over Kearney Catholic as Broken Bow went to the top of the point standings in Class C1. Wood River, they come in with 6 wins on the season. They're just below 500 at 6-7. But, Jeremy, they are young. I mean, they have only one senior on the team. They're led by Ellie Morgan, a freshman who averages 9 a game, and Macy Peters, a sophomore, who averages 14. So this is a young team, and with young teams, hey, you just get better with each and every game. So we'll see how they look kind of midway through the season now.
Well, and you can always look at the roster and see that there's a lot of freshmen and sophomores and juniors. But the thing you got to remember is you talked about the success of the team last year. We saw it in football with teams like BDS. You know, you get to the point where you're an underclassman on those teams that have so much success. Can't understate how big it is for those underclassmen to be a part of those successful teams. And even when they do lose those players that were big-time players on those successful teams, they can step right up and into that role.
Getting close to the tip, Broken Bow and Wood River will have it coming up for you on KBBN Radio.
Offer you competitive wages, a team environment, and day one benefits. Some include health, life, dental, tuition reimbursement, and more, to name a few. A new sign-on bonus is going on right now, too, of $1,000. You'll receive $250 after 30 days, another $250 after 6 months, and after 1 year, $500 more. Apply online today at bd.com/careers or attend open interviews the first or third Wednesday each month in Broken Bow.
It's midnight. Banking time. Really? Well, yeah. I just got back from watching my son play the sport he loves 2.5 hours away. My family's asleep, and I have a little bit of quiet. Need to look at and sign our loan renewal? Done. Need to deposit a check? On it. Need to transfer some money to my daughter in college? Taken care of. Nebraska State Bank has the ability to make sure I can do my banking when it fits my schedule. So yeah, midnight is banking time. My banking time.
Nebraska State Bank, Broken Bow, Callaway, Myrna. Member FDIC.
The grocery cart meat department is not your typical meat department. Our meat is fresh and our prices are great. We have a wide selection of beef, pork, chicken, and seafood with options like Hormel Natural Choice, Smart Chicken, and Certified Angus Beef. You know you're getting quality meat to center your meal around. Come and see us at the grocery cart, East Highway 2, Broken Bow.
When your car gets dented, dinged, smashed, or smacked, the last thing you should have to worry about is it being in the right hands to get it fixed. When you choose Rod's Body and Paint in Broken Bow, your vehicle will leave their shop looking great. Don't forget, Rod can also help you with those windshield chips. Take care of them before they get worse and cost you more money. If your windshield already needs replaced, they can do that too. Rod's Body and Paint on the curb, west of Broken Bow.
Cattle producers, AeroSeed is your one-stop shop for power fencing needs. AeroSeed has all the supplies, including high-tensile wire, posts, insulators, and energizers to build or replace a solar, electric, or battery-operated system. They offer products from Gallagher, the most practical, affordable, and dependable range of animal management systems on the market. Should anything ever go wrong with your Gallagher Energizer, you won't have to send it off somewhere to be repaired. Most often it can be repaired right at AeroSeed. Get your Gallagher power fence and supplies from AeroSeed on North 10th Avenue, Broken Bow.
If you are looking for the latest techniques, look no further. Team Physical Therapy has skilled therapists that are able to offer you not only manual therapy, expert exercise programs to treat your neck, back, shoulder, and knee pain, but also dry needling. Call 872-5111. Our highly trained staff are here to get you moving again and enjoy life. Call 872-5111 or check us out on the web at myteampt.com.
The changing seasons are generally welcomed with open arms, but not in our homes. With the help of Mead Lumber, you can keep the chilly air where it belongs. Upgrading your home's insulation not only conserves energy and lowers your heating and cooling costs, it makes for better living with improved air quality, health, and warmth. Work with those who have pride in a highly trained team to help with your building and projects. The crew at Mead Lumber. Also, be sure to visit meadlumber.com soon.
Back at Wood River High School, getting ready for Game 1 of our doubleheader tonight. Girls' game is up first. Boys' game will follow. We've got them both for you tonight on KBBN Radio. And again, we've got the video stream going for you as well, which you can enjoy on the KCNI KBBN YouTube page and on the Sandhills Express Facebook page as well. As we go through the games tonight, every time you hear Broken Bow knock down a 3, you're going to hear it brought to you by Prairie Eye Care Center. Long-distance shooting requires precision, accuracy, consistency, and great vision, and that's all things you'll find at Prairie Eye Care. Let Prairie Eye Care help with all of these qualities. Dr. Sanger and Dr. Jinsey Ross, who recently joined the staff, are there to keep your vision 20/20. Stop in to see their newly remodeled office at 408 South 8th Avenue in Broken Bow. Here's hoping we say Prairie Eye Care a lot tonight. We'll take one final break. When we come back, we'll set up your starters. We'll tip it off. It's Broken Bow and Wood River coming up next on Central Nebraska's Sports Source.
With the very best, you'll see Trotter. You'll always get more for your dollar. We're your little friendly store, and we're right next door. That's what we're here for. Go see Trotter.
Trotter Service is your #1 partner in keeping your operation running smoothly. Whether you need a new battery, brakes, an alignment, or any other repair, they have the specialists that'll get it done right. Can't get away from the farm or ranch? They offer bulk oil and fuel delivery, and on-the-farm tire truck service too. Proud to work with the farmers and ranchers of the area. Trotter's Tire Pros. West Highway 2, Broken Bow.
Family first. My dad used to tell us that all the time. But family first wasn't just something he'd say to us. It was how he lived every day of his life. And it's how I try to live mine too.
At Shelter Insurance, our agents are dedicated to helping provide personalized auto, home, and life protection that puts your family first.
For a free insurance protection review, contact Shelter Insurance Agent Brent Custer at 872-5105.
New Year resolutions. Maybe you want to hit the snooze button less, or maybe you want to pick up a new hobby. Maybe you want more space for your family. That's where Custer Federal State Bank can help. Ask them about the options out there for mortgages or construction loans. The new year might just be the opportunity you've been waiting for. Happy New Year from Custer Federal State Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We've all come across landscaping pieces that have caught our eye and made us say, oh, wow, that's beautiful. But when we go to create our own landscaping dreams, it can be overwhelming. Worry no more. Call the professionals at A to Z Lawn Pro and Landscaping. Don't stress about wondering where to start. A to Z can help make all those dream ideas you have a reality. They're excited to do the dirty work on your lawn space so you don't have to. Professional edging, sod, retaining walls, rock beds, and more. Call A to Z at 872-5182.
Septic emergencies are right up there on the list of worst emergencies to have.
Absolutely.
The next time you're facing one, give Squire's Septic Service a call. 870-0717. He's ready to take your call 24 hours a day.
Absolutely.
His sewer camera can find problems fast to save you money. Plus, he can clear drains with Roto-Rooter or Jetter. Oh, and Gary has Porta units too. Squire's Septic Service of Myrna. 870-0717. Don't wait to call until it's too late.
Absolutely not.
Agland Day TV would like to acknowledge all the local athletes and coaches from our area. We are proud of the athletes for the sportsmanship, hard work, and dedication that they put into each season. Agland Day TV knows all about working hard and playing hard, just like a Polaris. Best of luck to all the local teams from Agland Day TV, West Highway 2, Broken Bow.
ATVs can be hazardous to operate. Polaris adult models are for riders age 16 and older. Always wear a helmet and be sure to take a training course. Polaris machines are not intended for on-road use.
As you head out the door to support your favorite team and athlete, don't forget to take Bruning Bank with you. With our free mobile banking app, you can handle your daily banking needs from anywhere, even the bleachers. Check your balance, monitor transactions, deposit checks, and send and receive funds to family and friends with Zelle. Learn more at BruningBank.com. Bruning Bank is a proud sponsor of area athletics and wishes all students a safe and successful season. Bruning Bank, member FDIC.
Sargent Irrigation may be known worldwide, but their roots are right here in central Nebraska, something they are very proud of. They hire right here in the heartland and know their success is due to those quality employees. As a way of showing support for the community, Sargent Irrigation sponsors high school sports broadcasts, so those unable to attend can follow the action. Enjoy the broadcast, sponsored in part by Sargent Irrigation in Broken Bow.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Ask Universal Insurance in Broken Bow if auto owners make sense for you. When you're shopping for your next ride, Gateway Motors and Sandhills Motors are where you'll find great cars and exceptional service. Their technicians are committed to keeping your vehicle on the road. Working with a local business means a personalized experience. As a small business themselves, they understand busy schedules. They're ready to be flexible and adapt for you. Don't forget warranty forever on your qualified new and pre-owned vehicles with less than 100,000 miles too. And they can sell CM truck beds at Gateway and Sandhills Motors in Broken Bow.
And we come back to Wood River. Just about ready for the tip between Broken Bow and Wood River. Broken Bow 10-2 on the season. Starting five, the five seniors. Kaylin Scott, 5'5". Jocelyn Coleman, 5'4". Callie White, 5'6". Brianna Quinn, 5'9", and Kaya Scott, 5'7". The five seniors on the floor for Broken Bow. Will set up the Wood River five on the floor here in just a moment. Tip in the center circle, and it's controlled by Broken Bow. For Wood River, Sage Brabeck, Jenna Rowert, Ellie Morgan, Macy Peters, and Gracie Wagner are the starting five. Rowert, the only senior with it, or on the team for Wood River to start this game here tonight. Kaylin Scott gets into the lane, goes up strong, and she is going to be fouled. So Kaylin Scott will step to the line, and she'll get ready to shoot two. Good strong move by Kaylin right away, as Kaylin knocks down the first, and Bow is on the board first. Second one from Kaylin, good. Kaylin, one of the many that had a fabulous game last night in that win against Kearney Catholic, puts Broken Bow on the board with two free throws as we are just underway. Wood River with the basketball. Brabeck, just a sophomore, handles it. As we mentioned in the pregame, Wood River extremely young. Brabeck looking for some help, bounces it out to Macy Peters, another sophomore, leading the team in scoring at 14 a game. A turnover forced by the Bow defense. Jocelyn Coleman picks up the loose ball. Kaya for a three, off the mark, no good. Coleman offensive rebound, bounce pass inside intended for Quinn, but it's taken away by Jenna Rowert of Wood River. Played about a minute here in the opening quarter. Broken Bow 2, Wood River yet to score. Brabeck will pass it off to Peters. Peters trying to throw it inside, and it's deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Bow.
Well, it's very apparent they want to get Gracie Wagner involved inside. Last two trips down the court, they've tried to get it into her.
Nice pass inside to Jenna Rowert, who is not able to finish on the interior. And Broken Bow pulls down the rebound. Coleman off to Kaylin for a three. That's off the back iron, bounces around the rim. They fight for the rebound, and it's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Wood River. Played just over a minute here in the opening period. Still waiting for our first field goal made of the night. Kaylin Scott with two free throws. That's how Bow has the lead. Here's Jocelyn Coleman trying to work against that 2-3 zone pressure applied by Wood River. Scott gets into the middle of the zone, puts up the shot, no good. But again, Kaylin Scott able to draw the foul, and she'll go to the line.
This is going to go on Gracie Wagner, her first foul, and second foul for the Eagles.
First one from Kaylin, rims off, no good. Game one of our doubleheader. The boys' game will follow. Both of them for you tonight on KBBN Radio and on our video stream. Free throw by Kaylin, rims out, no good. Coleman fighting for the offensive rebound, but not able to control it. Goes out of bounds and belongs to Wood River. 2-0, Bow in front, 6:29 to go here in the opening quarter. Broken Bow able to set up the full court pressure. How Wood River handles this going to be critical tonight, and they turn it over.
Sometimes you just have to be there defensively on that press and cause the offensive player to just make the mistake on their own.
Brianna Quinn coming down the lane. Kaylin Scott throws it in from the baseline, but good defense by Wood River, able to collapse, force a jump ball, and the possession arrow will give it back to Wood River. But again, that backcourt pressure applied by Bow. Wood River trying to break it. Handling it now is Ellie Morgan. Morgan gives it off to Brabeck, who brings it into the forecourt with the bounce. Off to Peters. Shot off the back iron, no good. And the defensive rebound controlled by Kaya Scott. Kaya ahead to Kalen. Nice bounce pass inside to Quinn. Brianna trying to go up in traffic. Had it knocked away into the hands of Coleman, who knocks down a Prairie Eye Care Center three-pointer. Again, the backcourt pressure applied. Broken Bow going for the steal, and able to pick it up is Kaylin Scott. Kaylin off to Jocelyn Coleman. Now Kaya over to Kaylin. Kaylin gets into the lane, kicks it out to Jocelyn Coleman. Coleman puts it on the floor, bounce pass to Kaya Scott, getting to the rim, and she will be fouled.
Wow, what a pass by Jocelyn Coleman. Fit it right between two players that were at a full sprint in the lane. That one got through there, though, and it earned her teammate a trip to the line.
Substitutions for Bow. We'll see plenty of those tonight. Gabby Staples comes in. Hallie McCaslin and McKinley Toby in for Broken Bow. They'll join Kaylin Scott and Jocelyn Coleman on the floor. Timeout called. 5:35 to go here in the first. Your score, Broken Bow 5, Wood River nothing.
With small town values at the Cobblestone Hotel and Suites in Nebraska One Box Convention Center. Enjoy a beautiful hotel located ideally for traveling in and around Broken Bow. With them, you will feel relaxed and right at home. They provide comfortable suites, modern rooms, an indoor pool, meeting room, and a spacious and stylish convention center perfect for receptions, reunions, and more. 308-767-2060 for the hotel and 870-0374 for the convention center. Make your reservations today.
And we bring it back to Wood River High School. 5:35 to go, opening period. Broken Bow leading 5-0. A couple of free throws knocked down by Kaylin Scott and a three-pointer from Joe Coleman.
I mentioned Broken Bow going to the line. Of course, I meant the baseline.
Yeah, there you go. It was not in the act of shooting. So Broken Bow will inbound it. Kaylin Scott trying to drive the baseline, puts it up and scores. Wow.
That was just a great seal by Kaylin. She used her speed to get to the baseline, and then she just kind of stuck in there and put it up through the contact.
Full court pressure broken by Wood River. Rowert sends it across to Lacey Smith, who's into the game, and it's stolen away by Gabby Staples. Off to McCaslin, long two. It's off the back iron, no good. Rebound Staples. Putback is good. Gabby Staples, one of that talented freshman class for Broken Bow. The offensive rebound and putback. Now Wood River trying to push it back the other way. Still looking for their first points of the night. Trying to get it is Morgan from the top of the key. It's off no good, but Brabeck there for the offensive rebound. Trying to enter it down low to Jenna Rowert. Not able to hang on to the pass. And the Broken Bow defense forces another turnover. Kaya Scott coming in. Janae Martin is in now for the first time. Coleman and Kaylin Scott will come out. So we set up the five for Bow. Hallie McCaslin with Kaya Scott, Janae Martin, Gabby Staples, and McKinley Toby. Kaya will handle it at the top of the key. Swing it left side to Staples. Broken Bow loves to work that weave action out around the perimeter, and they do that now. Staples brings it to the elbow. Kick out Kaya for a three. Yes, sir. Kaya Scott, a Prairie Eye Care Center three-pointer, and the lead is 12 for Bow. Quickly back the other way. Peters ahead to Rowert, puts it up in traffic, and will be fouled.
Well, McKinley was there, had her arms up, but they got her breaking that wrist just a little bit, and what Rowert did really well was she put the shot up into the arms of McKinley and forced the whistle.
Free throw attempt is short, no good. Rowert, the only senior on the roster for Wood River. 5'9" senior at the line for her second. Missed it. Peters fighting for the rebound, but it's into the hands of Kaya Scott. Sends it ahead to Gabby Staples, who watches it go through her hands out of bounds. Well, we talked about the emotional win last night against Kearney Catholic. I like the crispness with which Broken Bow's come out with here early in this one.
Well, and, you know, the shots didn't fall exactly right away in the game, but now you get a couple of threes to go, and you've got good defense in this press that we're seeing. That certainly helps, too.
And there's going to be a double dribble. Sage Brabeck trying to bring it across the half-court line, touched it with the free hand, and got whistled for the violation, but that was all caused by the havoc that was created by the Broken Bow defense. 3:55 to go, first quarter. Broken Bow 12, Wood River yet to score. Indians 10-2 on the season. Wood River coming in 6-7 overall. Gabby Staples on the wing, leaves it for Kaya Scott. Now it's Toby. Toby to the elbow, leaves it for Kaya Scott. Now off to McCaslin. Uses the shot fake, spins inside, kicks it out. Over to Kaya now for another three. In and out, won't go. Rebound secured by Jenna Rowert of Wood River. Off to Brabeck. Brabeck sends it ahead to Rowert. Now back to Brabeck as Wood River tries to get into their offensive set. Peters looking to go baseline, throws it up and scores. Wow, what a tough shot by Macy Peters as Wood River is finally on the board.
I think she was slipping a little bit on her left foot and just kind of tossed it up there and it went in.
Kaya Scott swings it right side to McCaslin, down in the block area to Toby, who can't handle the pass. Taken away by Peters. Wood River basketball. Peters bounces it into Rowert, knocked away by Kaya Scott. Steal, Broken Bow. Toby ahead of the field, puts it up and short, no good. Got her own rebound, goes up again. Lot of contact, no whistle, and Wood River able to clear. Rowert sends it ahead to Peters. Back defensively is McCaslin to slow it down. Now from long range, it's Ellie Morgan with the shot, off, no good. And the rebound secured by Kaya Scott. Ahead to McCaslin. Hallie will stop and pop. It's off, no good. And the rebound secured by Wood River. Shudier Williamson, 5'11 sophomore, into the game now for the Eagles. Nearing 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Broken Bow 12, Wood River 2, as Coach Cooksley goes to his bench. Boy, again, the rotation of players in and out. So let's set up the five.
I can't help but feel like if you're an opponent of Broken Bow and with not a deep bench, you see four girls rotating in all the time, it's got to make your lungs sting that much more, doesn't it?
And let's face it, for Broken Bow, they don't lose much when they make those substitutions. Here's a lob down low to Peters, trying to go in on Kaya Scott, and draws the foul. Now, since we have a chance, let's set up the five on the floor now for Broken Bow. Brianna Quinn is in, Jocelyn Coleman, Callie White, Kaylin Scott, and Kaya Scott. So the starting five back on the floor for Bow. Peters' free throw attempt is good. Macy Peters for Wood River, a 5'10 sophomore, leads the team in scoring coming in at 14 points per game. Second one from the line is good. And Peters has all four of Wood River's points here in the opening quarter. Just under 2 minutes to go now. First quarter, Broken Bow 12, Wood River 4. Kaylin Scott dribbles into the corner, now reverses back to her left, brings it to the top of the key, off to Kaya now, back to Kaylin. Kaylin will pass it off to Coleman, now Kaylin. Kaylin trying to get into the lane, spin move, goes up, knocked away and taken away by Wood River. Brabeck now uses the screen by Peters, now burns the bounce. Able to pass it ahead to Peters, though. Ball deflected in the air and taken away by Broken Bow. Kaylin Scott across midcourt. The lob down low to Quinn. A little bit too high to handle, and Broken Bow turns it over.
Oh, that was really close to being a very, very good play for Broken Bow on the fast break.
Bow's been stuck on 12 for a while. We got a minute 22 left to go in the first. They'll throw it in to Peters. Peters guarded tightly by Coleman, looking for help, trying to bounce it down low to Rowert, and the pass goes awry and out of bounds.
Even if the pass was not awry, Brianna Quinn had great position down on the block defensively.
Nearing 1 minute left to go in the first. Broken Bow 12, Wood River 4. Kaya Scott off to Kaylin. Again, Broken Bow with their starting five on the floor right now, and they almost turn it over, but picking up the loose ball is Quinn. Now Kaylin Scott off to Kaya. They try to enter it into Callie White, and it's deflected into the hands of Morgan. Another turnover for Bow. Brabeck will handle it now as she brings it across midcourt with 45 seconds to go in the quarter. Here's Peters. Peters at the high post, kicks it out. Open look for Smith. It's off, no good. Kaylin Scott battling for the rebound. Sends it ahead to Coleman. Now Callie White, she'll catch. Put it up, short, no good. They fight for the board, and it's secured by Rowert of Wood River. 25 seconds to go in the quarter. Morgan kicks it out to Rowert at the right elbow. to Peters. Now back to Rowert, trying to back down Callie White. Kicks it out to Peters with 15 seconds to go in the quarter. Back into Rowert. She'll gather it, put it up, and score. So Broken Bow started on a 12-0 run, but Wood River has scored the last 6. Here's Coleman for a 3. It's good! At the buzzer, Jocelyn Coleman, a Prairie Eye Care Center 3-pointer. And at the end of 1, your score, Broken Bow 15, Wood River 6.
Enter a season in Nebraska that is unlike anywhere else. Prepare for hay feeding by talking to Power Solutions. They want to be sure you're spending more time feeding than fixing your equipment. The Vermeer BPX 9010 bale processor is durable and versatile, making haying cattle simple. Give Power Solutions a call at 308-872-5522 or stop by their location just east of Broken Bow on Highway 2. Your local Vermeer dealer for all your equipment and parts, Power Solutions.
There's 2 things you can always count on to tell the truth. One is a pair of yoga pants, and the second is me when I'm talking about Downey Drilling in Kearney, Lexington, or Garden City. I would not fib to you about something as important as your irrigation systems, and that's why I recommend the Downey Drilling team for any service work, efficiency testing, or new well construction. They're licensed in 8 states, Nebraska, Kansas, Colorado, Iowa, Wyoming, South Dakota, Oklahoma, and Texas, pretty much anywhere there's water. Go to DowneyDrilling.com for the number of the shop nearest you. Downey Drilling, a tradition of excellence for over 5 decades.
Fort County Heating and Air owners Brian Hogg and Austin Cox serve the area with a combined 20 years of experience in the HVAC industry. They provide free estimates and 24-hour service. Be ready for the cold. Call Fort County Heating and Air in Broken Bow, 872-2258. Start of the second quarter, Broken Bow with the ball and the lead. Kaylin Scott, Gabby Staples, Callie White, Brianna Quinn, and Jocelyn Coleman on the floor for Bow. Long 3 from Kaylin Scott, off no good. And then as they battle for the rebound, loose ball foul going to be called against Broken Bow's Callie White.
Yeah, Callie almost got away with that one, but just got a little bit too much into the back of the player, boxing her out.
Just underway in the second period, Broken Bow 15, Wood River 6. Again, that full court pressure applied by the Lady Indians. Wood River got to hurry to break the 10 count. That is deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Callie White. And Wood River will inbound right at midcourt. Gracie Wagner throws it into the backcourt. Morgan now crosses midcourt with the bounce and then passes it off to Peters. Pass inside intended for Rowert. It's off the mark, out of bounds, and Wood River turns it over.
Well, so far, Broken Bow in that first quarter dominating rebounds. Only by a few, but really the rebounds that they pulled down were at key moments that really led to good scoring.
Kaylin Scott pull-up jumper from the elbow, off no good, and the rebound secured by Wood River. Lady Eagles with the ball, pass intended for Peters, but getting a piece of it was Kaylin Scott as it goes out of bounds. Substitutions for Broken Bow, McKinley Toby in, Kaya Scott in. They join Coleman, Toby, and Kaylin Scott on the floor. Pass from Wagner, deflected, knocked out of bounds, off the hands of Kaylin Scott. I swear, if there was a stat for deflections, Kaylin Scott would lead it. My goodness. Open look underneath for Macy Peters, but she wasn't able to finish. And then as they fight for the loose ball, it's going to go out and belong to Wood River. Peters to throw it in. Nice bounce pass to Wagner, who puts it up and in. Gracie Wagner able to get free down low on the inbounds. And the lead is only 7 now for Broken Bow. Kaya Scott with it, off to Coleman. Jocelyn's knocked down a couple of threes here in this first half. Kaylin Scott spinning, now off to Staples. Gabby will look to get into the lane. Floater, good. Boy, great move in the lane by Gabby Staples.
Great offense. She put it on the floor immediately, didn't hesitate. That earned her those first couple of early steps, and then she knew what to do with it after that.
If big sister Callie is watching, that reminded me of her. Here's Brabeck for Wood River. Cut off at the top of the key. Looking for some help, and now sends it off to Darren Zaraga, who's into the game for Wood River. Brabeck, pass down low to Wagner, had it knocked away out of bounds. Last touch by Toby of Broken Bow, and the ball stays with Wood River.
Good job by McKinley, just getting her arm in there and affecting only the ball, not committing the foul. Broken Bow a little bit behind on that play down on the block.
Wagner throws it in to Rowert, guarded tightly by Kaya Scott. Rowert dribbles in, kicks it out to Peters for a three. Off, no good, and the rebound secured by Coleman. Coleman sends it ahead to McCaslin. Halley dumps it off to Toby, who will get fouled, I believe, before the shot. Brabeck was whistled for the foul. That's her second. The fourth against Wood River. Broken Bow's been whistled for 3 here in the first half. Broken Bow 17, Wood River 8. Inbounds pass comes to McCaslin, who drives and shoots. Too strong, no good. Toby fighting for the board, keeps it alive. Now it's Coleman, a 3. Yes! Jocelyn Coleman again, a Prairie Eye Care Center 3-pointer.
3 3-pointers for Jocelyn, and that's kind of been the spark for Broken Bow offensively.
Again, the backcourt pressure applied by Bow. Toby tips it away into the hands of Kaylin Scott. Back to Toby. Lost it. Chased down by Kaylin. Kaylin will drive and shoot. Off. No good. And the rebound pulled down by Rowert of Wood River. Off to Morgan. Ellie Morgan keeping the bounce alive and now sends it off to Darren Zaraga. Zaraga throws it inside to Rowert, who turns and faces against Toby. Tries to take her off the bounce. Puts it up off the glass and good. Good move by Rowert. Able to go glass, and that brings the Eagles to within 10. Kaylin Scott will lob it over to Coleman. Now gets it back. Back to Jocelyn. Skips it across to McCaslin. She'll launch from deep. It's short, no good, and the rebound secured by Wagner of Wood River. 4.5 minutes left to go in the first half. Broken Bow 20, Wood River 10. Zaraga trying to go baseline, looks for help. Ball deflected, and it's going to be out of bounds off of Wood River. More substitutions for Broken Bow. Gabby Staples, Janae Martin has come in. Brianna Quinn, Hallie McCaslin, and Kaya Scott are the 5 on the floor now for Bow. Wood River stays in that 2-3 zone. Gabby Staples passes off to McCaslin. Now over to Kaya. A 3. It's off. No good. They fight for the rebound, and it's last touched by Wood River.
Well, right now, Broken Bow has kind of the great thing in their hands of just being able to pass the ball fast enough that the Eagles' offense or defense can't keep up with them.
Nice inbounds pass to McCaslin, but just couldn't finish. Rebound to Wood River. Brabeck quickly bringing it back the other way. Puts up the shot. No good. Rebound fought for. Loose on the floor and picked up by Martin. Off to Staples. Under 4 minutes to go in the second. Hallie McCaslin cut off on the baseline by Peters, and now they're going to call McCaslin for a travel. Kind of feel for Hallie on that one. Ran into Peters, knocked her off balance, and then got whistled for the turnover. Again, substitutions for Bow, so let's reset the 5. Callie White, Kaylin Scott, Brianna Quinn, Janae Martin, and Gabby Staples on the floor for Bow. Brabeck will bounce it off to Zaraga. Back to Brabeck, and now Zaraga again, taken away by Kaylin Scott. Kaylin Scott to the other end, puts it up and scores. Oh, man, the active hands defensively of Kaylin Scott.
It'll lead to good things.
And Bow is back up to what has been their largest lead of the game, which is 12. Morgan sends it off to Brabeck. Now Morgan. Broken Bow, a little 2-3 zone now. One from deep, off the hands of Morgan, no good. Rebound secured by Quinn. Off to Staples. Staples bounces it to Martin, and now Kaylin has it. Kaylin will dribble to her right, gets into the lane, puts it up in traffic. Too strong, no good. Rebound Quinn. And on the putback, Brianna Quinn will be fouled. You know, there was so much talk coming into this season about Broken Bow not being real tall on the inside, and how would they be able to handle things on the boards? Well, really so far this season, Jeremy, as Quinn knocks down the first free throw, they have held their own on the glass, and that's been really impressive to me.
They have, and you know, a lot of coaches will tell you it's not all about height and length, but position. And I think Broken Bow's coaching staff has done a good job of teaching these girls who are finding themselves undersized to get good position.
Quinn makes both free throws. Now the lead up to 14 for Broken Bow. Zaraga will dribble to her right. Passes off to Morgan. Swings it left to Peters. Open three. Good. Boy, Macy Peters just a sophomore, and there are some bright moments ahead of her. She's a good player. Kaylin Scott off to Martin. Now Kaylin between the rings. We got 2:25 to go in the half. Brianna Quinn getting to the rim, puts it up and in.
That was a beautiful, beautiful cut.
Now Broken Bow trying to force another steal, but Rowert picks it up, finds Zaraga, not able to finish on the inside, and the loose ball picked up by Quinn. Off to Kaylin Scott. Kaylin to Callie White, off to Staples now, and now back to Kaylin. Broken Bow will work 5-on-5 in the half court. Martin for a three is good. Janae Martin, a Prairie Eye Care Center three-pointer. Morgan handles it for Wood River. Brings it across half court. Passes off to Rowert. Now it's Peters with it. Peters will drive and puts it up and scores. Broken Bow 29, Wood River 15. A minute 30 left to go in the first half. Janae Martin will pass it off to Staples. Now Kaylin Scott on the right wing. Back to Gabby. Now White into Quinn. Oh, nice spin move. Gets to the rim but can't finish. And the ball is going to be knocked out of bounds off of Broken Bow. And we have substitutions. So now you're five on the floor for Broken Bow. Hallie McCaslin, Jocelyn Coleman, Kaylin Scott, Kaya Scott, and McKinley Toby. And again, that full court pressure, which Wood River has handled decent really in this first half. Zaraga had the ball knocked away, and it's taken away by Toby. Now the loose ball picked up by Kaylin Scott. 1 minute to go in the half. Kaya for a three. Yes, sir. Kaya Scott, a Prairie Eye Care Center three-pointer. And now Kaylin Scott forcing a jump ball in the backcourt, and the possession arrow points to Broken Bow. Well, Jeremy, we've said it time and time again, really since Coach Cooksley has come here to take over the Broken Bow program. If Broken Bow is forcing turnovers and making threes, they're tough.
They are tough, and those two things go hand in hand, really. Being able to hit those three-pointers early in the possession or, borderline in transition has been big for them, and they've already got 6 three-pointers in this contest.
The Garden Center is always prepared with the items you may need, no matter what time of year it is. Open Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 5:30, and open Saturday, 10 to 2. They are your year-round Garden Center, located 1 block south off Highway 2, just turned by the Tumbleweed Cafe in Broken Bow. Proud to sponsor sports coverage on the radio, the Garden Center in Broken Bow. Great to be with you here on the airwaves of KBBN 95.3 FM. And again, if you're watching our live video stream tonight, we do ask that you pay close attention to those businesses that are flashing across your screen, as they are the ones that are making the video stream possible for you tonight. This is just game 1 of 2 that we'll have for you tonight. The boys' game will come up next. Wood River against Broken Bow. Jeremy Scheip will have the call of that one for you. Jocelyn Coleman to inbound for Broken Bow on the baseline coming out of the timeout. Throws it into Kaylin Scott. Kaylin off to Toby, and now Kaya handles it. 45 seconds to go in the half, and we got another timeout taken by Broken Bow. So we'll take a timeout too. We'll come back right after this.
For Sports and Broken Bow was all about gearing you up for sports. You knew that, though. Whether it's for participating or cheering from the stands, they have it. Right now, through the 15th, all regular price shoes are marked 20% off. So head through their doors on West Highway 2 and bring your feet to do some test fitting. Geared for Sports, open Monday to Friday 10 to 6 and Saturdays 10 to 4. Get your gear at Geared for Sports in Broken Bow.
And we come back to Wood River High School. Brent Apperson, Jeremy Scheip with you, along with our video producer, Jeff Bailey, running the camera for us tonight. Appreciate him being here. 45 seconds to go in the half. Broken Bow with the ball. They get it to Kaya, out to Coleman. 3 ball, in and out, wouldn't go. Offensive rebound, Kaya, put back good. Pressure applied by Broken Bow again in the backcourt. Peters able to break it with the bounce, though. Sends it out to Morgan and then ripped away by Coleman. Coleman ahead to McCaslin, puts it up and scores. Boy, a strong finish to the half for Broken Bow. 15 seconds is all that remains. Broken Bow now by 21. Peters, nice pass to Morgan. Morgan goes in amongst traffic and able to draw the foul.
Sometimes the whistle just can't be fast enough for the fans in attendance, can it? I don't know. Out of the corner of my eye, I see probably 9 pairs of arms go up into the air, and you see it everywhere you go, and you see it all on the road. Having been on the other side and officiated some games in the past, you almost have to have air going into the whistle before it happens.
Ellie Morgan is the one who goes to the line for Wood River, and she makes the first. Second one coming for the freshman, and it is no good. Rimmed out, and a whistle. We had a lane violation. Violation against Broken Bow, so Morgan will go to the line and get another chance. Second one, got it. 5 seconds left to go in the half. Kaylin Scott with the push. 3 to go. She'll launch. Kaylin does, and it's off. No good. And that's the end of the half. Boy, strong finish to the second quarter for Broken Bow. At the end of the first half, your score, Broken Bow 36, Wood River 17.
Trotter Fertilizer and Broken Bow are your fertilizer experts in central Nebraska. Your field should get stronger and more consistent every year, and Trotter Fertilizer is dedicated to the research and technology needed to ensure that. They run plenty of test plots in the area, so you get advice and expertise based off results found right in central Nebraska. Call Trotter Fertilizer and Broken Bow and talk to them about ensuring the success of your fields.
Friendly service every time. Quality is what you'll find where your neighbors and your friends go see Trotter.
Join the team at BD. They're proud to offer you competitive wages, a team environment, and day one benefits. Some include health, life, dental, tuition reimbursement, and more, to name a few. A new sign-on bonus is going on right now, too, of $1,000. You'll receive $250 after 30 days, another $250 after 6 months, and after 1 year, $500 more. Apply online today at bd.com/careers or attend open interviews the first or third Wednesday each month in Broken Bow.
It's midnight. Banking time. Really? Well, yeah. I just got back from watching my son play the sport he loves 2.5 hours away. My family's asleep, and I have a little bit of quiet. Need to look at and sign our loan renewal? Done. Need to deposit a check? On it. Need to transfer some money to my daughter in college? Taken care of. Nebraska State Bank has the ability to make sure I can do my banking when it fits my schedule. So yeah, midnight is banking time. My banking time.
Nebraska State Bank, Broken Bow, Callaway, Myrna. Member FDIC.
Sushi is quickly becoming a favorite of many. At the grocery cart, we have partnered with Family Fresh Sushi, so you can stay and eat or grab and go any time of day. There are vegetable, cooked, or raw options, so everyone can find something they'll enjoy. You can even call ahead to have them custom make your sushi or order a party tray. Grab those chopsticks and get sushi right next to the GK Deli at the grocery cart in Broken Bow.
One thing we definitely desire perfection on is our vehicles. You want something that gets you to where you're going comfortably while looking great. Whether storm damage, deer damage, or insurance claim, take your ride to Rod's Body and Paint Broken Bow. They're the collision specialist. You should call 308-872-5346. Offering over 42 years of experience, they'll get you back on the road quickly without sacrificing quality. From dings and dents to full replacement and auto glass repair. Rod's Body and Paint, West Highway 2, Broken Bow.
Are prairie dogs wreaking havoc in your pastures? Then get rid of them with Rosol from Aeroseed. Rosol is a restricted-use pesticide approved for use on prairie dogs by licensed pesticide applicators between October 1st and March 15th.
Rosal is an easy-to-use bait that provides excellent acceptance, has superior weatherability, and proven reliability. To learn more about Rosal, call or stop by Arrow Seed in Broken Bow today.
If you're looking for the full package, look no further. Team Physical Therapy is pleased to be able to offer you not only physical therapy, but now occupational therapy and speech therapy. Call 872-5111. Together empowering able movement. Team Physical Therapy can help you in all your therapy needs from babies to the older adult. Call 872-5111. We offer one-on-one therapy with the rehab specialist. Call 872-5111 or check us out on the web at myteampt.com.
Thrivent Financial has been named one of the world's most ethical companies for the 10th year in a row. They believe in serving their clients with excellence and integrity. Thrivent helps clients achieve financial clarity so they can live lives with meaning and gratitude. Call Scott Harvey, your local representative, at 872-2511 so he can help you reach your financial goals. That's Thrivent Financial helping us with our coverage of high school sports. Well, we're at the half. Broken Bow leading it over Wood River 36-17. And Jeremy, a great finish to the first half for Broken Bow. Really finished strong in that second quarter.
Yeah, they did. And it helps when shots start going in. Just allows you to get in. When you're a school that presses, and the Broken Bow girls certainly are, it really helps you to set up that press and allows you to have a press at all. Because if you're not hitting shots and you can't get into your defensive identity, it makes things certainly much more difficult. So let's take a look at the stats here at the half. For Broken Bow, they were led in scoring by Jocelyn Coleman. Had 3 3-pointers, 2 of them coming in the first quarter. Right behind her was Kaya Scott. Had 2 3-pointers of her own and then a shot from the field as well for her 8 points. 6 points for Kaylin Scott, 4 points apiece for Gabby Staples and Brianna Quinn, and 3 points for Janae Martin, who knocked home Broken Bow's other 3-pointer. Hallie McCaslin had 2 points in the first half. Broken Bow was 4 of 6 from the free throw line. For Wood River, they were led by Macy Peters with 9, 4 points for Jenna Roward, and 2 points apiece for Ellie Morgan and Gracie Wagner. They were also 4 of 6 from the free throw line, were the Eagles of Wood River. Taking a look at rebounds, Broken Bow got the advantage there with 15 rebounds to Wood River's 9. As far as turnovers go, Broken Bow having the amount of turnovers that Wood River had. The Eagles with 8, the Indians with 4. Again, Broken Bow leads it 36-17 at the half of the girls' game. Leading scorers for Broken Bow were Jocelyn Coleman with 9 and Kaya Scott with 8. Wood River led at the half by Macy Peters with 9 points.
Well, again, this game one of our doubleheader. The boys' game will follow us as Broken Bow takes on Wood River. That'll be coming up next here on Central Nebraska's Sports Source. Again, we're live on the radio, KBBN 95.3 FM and KBBN.com. And we are providing a live video stream for you as well. You can access it on the KCNI KBBN YouTube page, also on our Sandhills Express Facebook page. Again, we're at the half of the girls' game of our doubleheader. It's Broken Bow leading Wood River 36-17. Second half action coming up.
The chilly season. Are you already noticing some cold drafts coming into your home, chilling the air? Don't make your heating system work harder than it needs to. Talk to Mead Lumber and Broken Bow about insulation solutions to keep the cold where it belongs, outside. The helpful staff at Mead Lumber and Broken Bow can offer solutions that will save you money when the weather gets chilly. Talk to them today, East Highway 2, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
At Trotter Service, every oil change comes with a multi-point inspection. As a Tire Pro store, they bring customers only the best brands of wheels and tires at the best prices anywhere, and have computer balancing and alignment too. They service semis and provide bulk fuel and propane delivery as well. At Trotter Service, your hometown automotive repair and tire store.
Friendly service every time. Quality is what you'll find where your neighbors and your friends go see Trotter.
Some of my fondest childhood memories are from volunteering with my grandmother. Helping others was her passion. She'd always say, the sweetest fruits of life come from serving others. And she was right.
At Shelter Insurance, we strive to make a positive impact in the communities where we work and live.
Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Brent Custer at 872-5105.
Hi, I'm Owen, here to wish you a Happy New Year. Oh, and to tell you about how Custer Federal State Bank can be there for you in the new year. New year, new home on your mind? Whether you have your eye on something already standing or you want to build, ask Custer Federal any questions you might have about how mortgages or construction loans. Trust me, a conversation with them is far easier than a Google search. Happy New Year from Custer Federal State Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Days off for rest and relaxation. They don't come often, but boy, oh boy, do we love them when we get them. Don't push your lazy boy kick back, feet up, eyes closed, comfy pants on time to the side. Let A to Z Lawn Pro and Landscaping do your dirty work. They install and repair sprinkler systems, offer aerating, power raking, and tree stump grinding. Plus, don't forget their 5-step fertilizer program. Write down those dreams you have of your dream landscaping. They'll help make it a reality. A to Z Lawn Pro and Landscaping, doing the dirty work on your lawn space so you don't have to.
Septic emergencies are right up there on the list of worst emergencies to have.
Absolutely.
The next time you're facing one, give Squire's Septic Service a call. 870-0717. He's ready to take your call 24 hours a day.
Absolutely.
His sewer camera can find problems fast to save you money. Plus, he can clear drains with Roto-Rooter or Jetter. Oh, and Gary has Porta units, too. Squire's Septic Service of Myrna. 870-0717. Don't wait to call until it's too late.
Absolutely not.
Friendly rivals, hometown pride. Wearing your school's colors. Small towns are brought together cheering on their favorite teams. Agland ATV knows how hard the athletes and coaches work year-round and are proud to help sponsor the games of our customers and their kids and grandkids. We have built relationships with many of these families through the years and are proud of their success. Best of luck to all the local athletes from Agland ATV in Broken Bow.
872-3424.
Agland ATV, West Highway 2, Broken Bow. 872-3424.
Now we come back to Wood River, getting close to the start of the second half. Broken Bow leading it 36-17. Well, this will be the final game of the week for Broken Bow tonight, but then, boy, look at what they have coming up next week. They had a game that they actually added to the schedule before the season, or right before the season started. Broken Bow going to move up a class, and they're going to take on Class B Elkhorn North. Now, there are Class B teams, and then there's Elkhorn North. They're ranked number 2 in the state in Class B. They suffered their first loss of the year to Omaha Scott. And, boy, they're really good. But the one thing you love about Coach Kelly Cooksley is he loves his team. He knows they're good, and he always wants to challenge them. And so he and I believe the Elkhorn North coach were talking, and they kind of had an open date. And so they're going to play each other in Grand Island coming up on Tuesday. And what a great opportunity for the Broken Bow girls basketball team taking on a team of that stature.
Hey, you know what? You're going to play against a team that's really, really good. And if anything, you're able to sharpen some skills against a good team and make yourself better. And I think that's the big thing for Coach Cooksley. And then you know what? That's why you go and play the game too. You know, you play to win the game. And they're going to go down there. And you know they're going to have their foot on the gas pedal. That should be a lot of fun for those girls to go out there and play against that competition. But I was glancing at the Elkhorn North schedule earlier on today. You know, all the teams they've played in Class B, they play down to C1 every now and then. But all of the teams they've played have, you know, 4 or 5 losses, maybe 3 in there. Haven't really played a team that has, besides the team that they lost to, a team that only has a couple of losses on the year. So I would argue that Broken Bow might be maybe the 3rd best team they've played so far this season.
Yeah, so it would really be fun to see how that plays out, and that'll be next Tuesday at Grand Island Central Catholic High School. And then a game that really is sticking out to me when you think about what Broken Bow has in front of them next week. They go on the road and play Gothenburg. Gothenburg is 9-3 coming into tonight. That is a big game. That's a big conference game. Of course, we know what Broken Bow has done in the Southwest Conference Tournament. They've won 4 conference tournaments in a row. They're going to go for number 5. And the question is, who else in the conference can challenge Broken Bow? We're going to find out what Gothenburg is like next week. That should be a great game.
Well, I think the timing in that game couldn't be better. You get kind of a conference preview of another one of the teams that has a good record in the conference, and it gives you an opportunity. It's a good advantage for both teams, really. You get to see a team that you're also expecting to make a run in the conference tournament, before the conference tournament by not that many days. So I think that should be a big game for Broken Bow to see kind of what Gothenburg is made of and what they're going to bring out to the court.
And speaking of the Southwest Conference Tournament, it starts a week from Monday, if you can believe that.
January's flying by.
So Broken Bow ready to go for the second half. Wood River coming out onto the court as well. For Broken Bow, they're starting 5 to start half number 2. Kaya and Kaylin Scott, Brianna Quinn, Jocelyn Coleman, and Callie White on the floor for Bow. Broken Bow 36, Wood River 17 as we start the second half. Wood River with the basketball. Brabeck handles it in the corner. Looking inside for Rowert. Pass not available as Broken Bow shows a little 2-3 zone now. Brabeck will dribble to her left. Off to Morgan, and now it's Rowert in the corner. Skips it across to Brabeck. Now over to Peters for a 3. Yes. Macy Peters, 5'10 sophomore. We talked about her in the pregame. She leads the team in scoring, and you can see why. Kaylin Scott off to Coleman. Now back to Kaylin as Broken Bow works 5-on-5 in the half court. Kaylin Scott to Kaya. Now Kaylin, little perimeter passing going on for Broken Bow as they try to attack this 2-3 zone. Nice pass inside to Quinn, who gets to the rim and lays it up and in.
It just really seemed like they were kind of doing some motion offense, and then there in the last 5 seconds they flipped the switch and went into a set play. Beautiful offense.
Wood River basketball just underway here in the third quarter. Broken Bow 38, Wood River 20. The runner by Peters, off the rim, no good, and the rebound secured by Kaya Scott. Off to Kaylin, lobs it ahead to Coleman. Jocelyn to Kaylin. Kaylin will skip it across to Coleman, and now Kaya for a 3. No good. Rebound fought for. Callie White had it, then had it knocked away. It's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Wood River. Kaylin will inbound it on the baseline. Kaylin Scott throws it out high to Quinn. Now Kaya with it. Into Callie White. Dumps it down low to Quinn. Puts it up in traffic and draws the foul.
The Callie White to Brianna Quinn connection, huh? We've seen that probably 4 or 5 times so far, and it's either resulted in some free throws or a layup.
So Quinn will go to the line. First one is good. Brianna's had a real good game tonight. Second one made them both.
7th and 8th points for Brianna.
And the lead is up to 20 for Broken Bow. Looking for their 11th win of the season, coming in at 10-2. Now a steal as Kaya Scott picks up the loose ball in the backcourt. Sends it ahead to Kaylin. Now off to Coleman. Back to Kaylin, and now Kaya on the wing. Again, the perimeter passing for Broken Bow as they try to attack this 2-3 zone. Coleman gets it to Callie White, out to Kaya for a 3. That's off, no good, and the rebound secured by Macy Peters. Off to Brabeck as we played 2 minutes here in the third. Broken Bow 40, Wood River 20. Peters in the corner trying to lob it inside to Wagner, and it was knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Bow. Gracie Wagner to throw it in for the Eagles. Wagner will bounce it into Peters. Peters trying to back down White. Goes up and short. No good. A rebound secured by Quinn. Great defense down low by Callie White. Now Kaya Scott handles it off to Kaylin. Kaylin a 3 on the way. That's in and out. Wouldn't go down. And the rebound pulled down by Macy Peters. Off to Brabeck, who brings it across half court. Morgan with it. Morgan just has not had a lot of shot opportunities for Wood River tonight. She's second on the team in scoring at 9 a game, and we've seen that she has really good range, but Broken Bow just has not given her many looks from the perimeter here tonight. Morgan will send it out high to Brabeck. Now back to Morgan. Again, Broken Bow showing a little 2-3 zone action now, as they will send it in to Rowert. Outside to Morgan for a 3, no good. They fight for the rebound. And we're going to have a jump ball on the inside. Possession arrow pointing to Broken Bow.
I tell you what, Callie White is holding on to that ball so hard with the Wood River player that when they went hard to the ground, they almost spun in the air like a helicopter propeller.
Substitutions for Broken Bow: McKinley Toby and Gabby Staples back into the lineup. They play with the Scott twins and Jocelyn Coleman. Jocelyn with it to Kaya at the high post. Kick out Gabby for a three. Yes. Gabby Staples, a Prairie Eye Care Center three-pointer. And it's the largest lead of the game for Broken Bow now at 23. Coleman trying to knock the ball away, but secured by Brabeck. Brabeck, nice move, gets by Coleman, goes to the rim and scores. Kaylin Scott to Jocelyn Coleman, back to Kaylin. And now it's Gabby Staples, off to Kaylin again. They get it to Kaya, kick out Coleman for a three. Short, no good. Staples going for the offensive board, keeps it alive into the hands of Kaylin Scott. Now Kaya gets into the lane, the runner, good.
Wow, the offense opens up so much when they get it into the high post to Kaya Scott. Last time down, the kick out, that time the score herself.
Steal by Kaylin Scott into Toby, not able to finish at the rim, and then commits the foul. For Toby, her second, also the team's second. We've played midway through the third. Broken Bow 45, Wood River 22. Again, that full court pressure applied. Wood River able to break it, though. Rowert with the open look, no good. And the rebound secured by Kaylin Scott. It's been one and done for Wood River tonight on the offensive end. Kaylin Scott swings it left to Staples, now gets it back. Broken Bow's run a lot of that high-low action here in this third quarter, and it's been effective. Kaya Scott goes in, takes the shot, scores. Now a deflection in the backcourt caused by Toby. Wood River able to handle it for the moment as Morgan gives it up to Peters. Now back to Morgan. And a whistle. Timeout called by Wood River. 3:15 to go in the third. Broken Bow 47, Wood River 22.
Let's begin. Brittany Bank enables you to manage your finances from the bleachers, sidelines, or wherever you are with 24/7 access to your accounts. Check your balances with mobile banking, reimburse friends and family for concession stand goods with Zelle, and even set up automatic payments or reminders to never miss a payment again with Bill Pay. The ball is in your court. Brittany Bank is a proud sponsor of area athletics and wishes all student athletes a safe and successful season. Brittany Bank, member FDIC.
Back to Wood River High School. Brent Apperson, Jeremy Shipe with you on KBBN Radio. Special thanks again to Jeff Bailey helping us out on the camera tonight with our video stream, which you can access on the KCNI KBBN YouTube page, also on the Sand Hills Express Facebook page. As we play in the third, Jeremy, Broken Bow, and hopefully Coach Cooksley will join us at halftime of the boys' game, but it just seems like they're working on some different things in the third quarter. We've seen some zone defensively. And then on the offensive end, instead of all of the weave action that they like to do on the perimeter, a lot more high-low stuff in the third quarter, and it's been effective.
And Kaya at that high post has been great. Last two times down the floor, she scored it herself. But the defense just collapses so much when the ball goes into that high post, and it's really opened up the three-point shot and those shots in the lane for Broken Bow.
Broken Bow forces another Wood River turnover. Broken Bow with the basketball. Hallie McCaslin to Gabby Staples. Now off to Jocelyn Coleman. Janae Martin's into the game as well for Broken Bow, along with McKinley Toby. McCaslin, one bounce, and then sends it inside to Toby. Nice kick out to Coleman for a three. Off the mark, no good. And the rebound secured by Jenna Roward. Nearing 2 minutes left to go in the third. Broken Bow 47, Wood River 22. Peters goes by Toby, but cannot finish. And the rebound pulled down by McKinley. Toby will bring it ahead herself. Pass to Martin, now McCaslin for a three, yes. Hallie McCaslin, a Prairie Eye Care Center three-pointer. Chasing down the loose ball is Morgan for Wood River, as the Eagles will set up in the half court. Morgan gets to the rim, scoop shot with the left hand, wouldn't go. Rebound McCaslin, sends it ahead to Toby. Toby will go up and short, no good. Rebound secured by Brabeck. Brabeck sending it ahead, and it's intercepted in midair by Coleman. And then Peters trying to slap at the ball, ends up getting a piece of the face of Coleman and gets whistled for the foul.
Well, all things considered, even though this game has become a large lead for Broken Bow, it's the turnovers for both teams have not really been high here in the second half. Things have really calmed down in that regard, and both teams are getting up shots.
Broken Bow with some substitutions. Hallie McCaslin for a three, off no good, but the long rebound tipped out to Kaylin Scott, who's back into the game. For Broken Bow, Kaylin Scott, McCaslin, Callie White, Staples, and Martin. McCaslin to Kaylin Scott, now back to Hallie. Hallie will look to drive, pull-up jumper, short, no good. Rowert may have gotten a piece of it. It's going to go out of bounds, and they'll say Broken Bow was the last team to touch. Again, the full court pressure applied by Bow, and they force another turnover. Kaylin Scott chases down the loose ball, nearing a minute left to go in the third. Kaylin off to Staples, and now back to Kaylin Scott. Again, Broken Bow with that perimeter passing, looking to work a little high-low action, but not able to get it to the high post yet. Under a minute to go in the quarter. Here's Staples. She'll launch from deep. It's good! Gabby Staples, another Prairie Eye Care Center three-pointer. Under a minute to go in the third. Morgan will send it ahead to Peters. Peters will pass it off to Rowert. Rowert had it knocked away by McCaslin, able to chase it down. Rowert throws it away. Steal by Kaylin Scott. Kaylin will go up and score. All Broken Bow now here in the third. 20 seconds left to go in the period. Ellie Morgan bounces it to Peters. Peters one-on-one against Callie White. Peters goes by, puts it up, and scores. And she's fouled.
I'll tell you what, that sophomore has got a bright future ahead of her. She's really shown some impressive moves here tonight.
Substitutions for Broken Bow. Kaya Scott back into the lineup. At the line is Peters. And the free throw no good. Rebound secured by Kaya Scott. Off to Kaylin. 4 seconds to go. Kaylin into the lane, puts it up, and no good. And that's the end of the quarter. So we played 3 quarters of basketball. At the end of 3, your score, Broken Bow 55, Wood River 24.
Irrigation may be known worldwide, but their roots are right here in central Nebraska, something they are very proud of. They hire right here in the heartland and know their success is due to those quality employees. As a way of showing support for the community, Sargent Irrigation sponsors high school sports broadcasts, so those unable to attend can follow the action. Enjoy the broadcast, sponsored in part by Sargent Irrigation in Broken Bow.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
Ask Universal Insurance in Broken Bow if auto owners make sense for you.
And we come back to Wood River High School, playing Take Me Home Country Road. At the quarter break, this is my kind of music.
Their warm-up music and their break music has definitely not been of the conventional variety, that is for sure.
So we start the fourth. Broken Bow will start on defense. Wood River opens with the basketball. Broken Bow's opened up a 31-point advantage now as Peters had the ball, lost it, got it back, sends it ahead to Morgan. Now back to Peters. She'll launch from deep. It's short, no good. They fight for the rebound. Kept alive by Morgan, but they say that she had a foot on the line. So ball goes to Broken Bow as we are just underway here in the fourth.
Well, and 2 3-pointers going in for Broken Bow there. No, 3, excuse me. 1 from McCaslin and 2 from Gabby Staples there in the third quarter to help extend that lead.
Kaya Scott for a 3. Off the mark, no good. Long rebound to Coleman. Out to Kaylin. Now Kaya again. Swings it left to Kalen. Now Kaya Scott. Again, Broken Bow looking to work some of that high-low action. They skip it across to Coleman. Now rotate it left to Kalen. Gets into the lane, puts it up short, no good. And the rebound secured by Jenna Rowert of Wood River. 1 minute gone here in the fourth. Broken Bow looking to move to 11-2 on the year. Another turnover by Wood River. Kaya Scott crossover in the lane, knocked away by Brabeck, but they're going to say it went off the knee of Kaya Scott out of bounds, and the ball goes to Wood River. Well, we got the boys game coming up next. We'll turn the mic over to Jeremy, and he'll have the call of that one for you coming up. Jenna Rowert, a three from the corner, no good. Rebound secured by Coleman. Jocelyn going to challenge, now kicks it out. Kaya for a three, no good. And the long rebound secured by Macy Peters of Wood River. Brabeck had it knocked away by Callie White, now ahead to Kaya. Kaya Scott will challenge Peters, puts it up and scores. Broken Bow 57, Wood River 24, as Coach Cooksley gets ready to go to his bench. Ellie Morgan out to Peters for a three. That's off, no good. Bounces around the rim into the hands of Coleman. Jocelyn lobs it ahead to Callie White. Good catch. Out to Kaya Scott. Now Kalen, a three from the top of the key. Off, no good. And it's going to go out of bounds off of Broken Bow.
Well, and you use the term goes to the bench lightly when it comes to how Coach Cooksley rotates players in. You know, he goes to his bench all the way through every contest. A lot of these girls get playing time on a consistent basis, so all of them are already a little pink in the face, have been out there running around a bit. So I would be surprised, you know, if we don't see too many more rotations, though.
We'll set up the five on the floor for Bow now. Kaylin Scott with Hallie McCaslin, Janae Martin, Gabby Staples, and McKinley Toby. 5:45 to go in the game. In the corner it goes to Morgan. Ellie Morgan sends it out to Darren Zaraga, who's back into the game for Wood River. She handles it now off to Morgan for a three. That's off, no good. They fight for the rebound. Tipped out into the hands of McCaslin. Ahead to Scott. Kaylin will go up with the left hand and score. So Broken Bow coming off that emotional win over top 10 Kearney Catholic last night. Playing good on the road here against Wood River. That's what you want to see, good back-to-back performances, and Broken Bow has shown that this week. Nice bounce pass into Rowert, open look, and she knocks it down. Kaylin Scott sending it ahead to Gabby Staples, but first we got a whistle and a 30-second timeout called by Bow. We'll take it with him. 4:57 to go in the game. Broken Bow 59, Wood River 26.
When you're shopping for your next ride, Gateway Motors and Sandhills Motors are where you'll find great cars and exceptional service. Their technicians are committed to keeping your vehicle on the road. Working with a local business means a personalized experience. As a small business themselves, they understand busy schedules. They're ready to be flexible and adapt for you. Don't forget warranty forever on your qualified new and pre-owned vehicles with less than 100,000 miles too. And they can sell CM truck beds at Gateway and Sandhills Motors in Broken Bow.
And we come back to Wood River High School. Timeout was called by Coach Cooksley just to make a substitution, and coming in for Broken Bow is Gracie Hackle. McCaslin out to Hackle now. Now it's Toby. McKinley looking to drive, goes to the rim, lays it up and in. So for Broken Bow now, it's Janae Martin, Gracie Hackle, McKinley Toby, Hallie McCaslin, and Gabby Staples. 2 sophomores and 3 freshmen on the court right now for Bow. Nearing 4 minutes left to go in the game. Broken Bow 61, Wood River 26. Rowert spins away from Toby, takes the shot, no good. Rebound Peters, put back, no good. Got her own rebound, put back, no good. They fight for the rebound again, and it's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Bow. Peters will inbound it on the baseline. Peters throws it out high to Rowert. Rowert trying to go by Toby, gets to the rim and scores, and she's fouled.
Yeah, McKinley got caught hand checking on the hip there, kind of fell behind on the play and tried to catch up, getting that hand on the hip.
And the free throw attempt by Rowert is no good. Rebound secured by Janae Martin. Outlet pass to Gabby Staples. Now it's Hackle with it. Hands it off to McCaslin. Oh, nice pass inside to Staples. Absorbs the contact, gets the ball up on the rim, not able to finish, but she does draw the foul. And they're going to say it was on the floor before the shot. Just the third team foul against Wood River, the second whistle against Macy Peters. Staples will throw it into Hackle. Now it's McCaslin with it. Back to Gracie. Now McCaslin again. Hallie on the shot fake, dribbles into the corner. Sends it off to Toby. Now Hackle for a three. It's off, no good, but the long rebound chased down by Gabby Staples. Broken Bow basketball as we are under 4 minutes to go. McKinley Toby had it knocked away by Brabeck, but into the hands of Martin, out to Hackle for a long two. Rims out, no good, and the rebound to Jenna Rowert. Wood River basketball. Brabeck shoots it over Staples, off the iron, no good. They fight for the rebound, and a jump ball will be the call. Possession arrow points to Broken Bow. Wood River will pick up the defense in the half court. Gabby Staples cut off by Peters, trying to enter it into the lane to Toby. Had it knocked away, but Broken Bow controls. Hackle gets to the elbow, out to Staples. Now McCaslin. Broken Bow back to that weave action, and they turn it over. Zaraga with a steal. Zaraga over to Morgan. Now Brabeck handles it with under 3 minutes to go in the game. Nice pass inside to Rowert, puts it up and scores. Broken Bow 61, Wood River 30 as we play out the final 2:40. Hackle into Staples, scoop shot, good. Man, what control by Staples to get that one to go down on the scoop. Brabeck guarded tightly by Toby, and Hackle comes away with a steal. Off to Toby. McKinley trying to back down Brabeck. Out to Hackle for a three. It's off, no good. They fight for the rebound. It's loose on the floor and picked up by Jenna Rowert. Ahead to Morgan. Morgan chased down by Hackle, and they're going to call a foul. More substitutions getting ready to come in for Broken Bow. Foul on Hackle, her second, team's fifth. At the line, Morgan, and the first one is good. So Maddie Diedrichs is going to come in. We'll get Caden Flanagan in for Broken Bow. Emma Taylor is in. Cameron Johnson is coming in as well. And they'll join Gracie Hackle on the floor for Broken Bow with 2:08 to go. Free throw by Morgan is off, no good. Johnson there with the defensive rebound, off to Hackle. Hackle going to challenge Zaraga. Throws it inside to Diedrichs. Looking inside. Now goes out to Hackle as we are under 2 minutes to play. Broken Bow 63, Wood River 31. Johnson a three. It's off, no good, and the rebound pulled down by Peters. Wood River basketball. Morgan challenged by Taylor. She bounces it ahead to Peters. Puts it up over Johnson. No good. Rebound Rowert. And the putback is good. And that'll bring us to a Wood River timeout. We'll just keep it here because I think Wood River called the timeout to just get some substitutions in. So we'll keep it here. We got 1:33 left to go in the game. Broken Bow going to pick up their 11th win of the year. Move to 11-2. Gracie Hackle. Off to Emma Taylor. Now Gracie again at the top of the key. Broken Bow basketball. Hackle a deep three. That rims out, just won't go down. And the rebound secured by Williamson of Wood River. Off to Zaraga, who will be challenged by Emma Taylor as she brings it across half court. Nearing 1 minute left to go. Again, the boys' game is coming up next. We'll have it for you between Broken Bow and Wood River. Nice pass inside to Williamson. Puts it up, not able to score, but she does draw the foul. And Williamson will step to the free throw line. Shadir Williamson, 5'11", sophomore. Again, Wood River, very young basketball team, just one senior on the roster. That's Jenna Roward, but you can see the potential of some of these young kids as they move forward. Williamson misses the first of the 2 free throw attempts. Second one on the way, and it is no good. Rebound, chased down, and what are we going to have? Looks like Wood River touched it as it went out of bounds, and the ball will belong to Bow. We play out the final seconds. Gracie Hackle with it top of the key. Diedrich's going to shoot it from deep. It's off, no good, and the rebound secured by Courtney Dimmitt of Wood River. Off to Zaraga. We got 40 seconds left to go. Broken Bow with a surge at the end of the second quarter really took this game over and just has controlled it through the second half. Wood River gets it inside to Courtney Dimmitt, the freshman, able to score. Now Broken Bow will see what they can do with 20 seconds left. Johnson trying to go by Dimmitt, and Dimmitt's going to get whistled for the foul. That's the first against Dimmitt, just the 4th against Wood River, so Broken Bow will inbound it. And they'll throw it out high to Flanagan. Now Johnson over to Hackle. We got 15 seconds left to go. Gracie pull-up jumper from the baseline. No good. Diedrich's the offensive rebound. Puts it up and scores! Oh, what a shot. Boy, that was kind of a half hook.
Yeah, that was the Larry Bird hook shot.
At the buzzer, Wood River puts up a shot, but it is no good. So Broken Bow will pick up their 11th win of the year. Your final score will be Broken Bow 65, Wood River 35. Jeremy's working on the final numbers. We'll come back and share them with you right after these words.
Small-town values at the Cobblestone Hotel and Suites in Nebraska One Box Convention Center. Enjoy a beautiful hotel located ideally for traveling in and around Broken Bow. With them, you will feel relaxed and right at home. They provide comfortable suites, modern rooms, an indoor pool, meeting room, and a spacious and stylish convention center perfect for receptions, reunions, and more. 308-767-2060 for the hotel and 870-0374 for the convention center. Make your reservations today. Power Solutions understands the need for smart business decisions and offers the best products to meet your demands. The new line of C5 manufacturing products are now available, including Rancher bale beds, Chisholm trail beds, Spike bale beds, and dumping flatbeds, all at economical prices. Stop in to learn more about C5 manufacturing bale beds at Power Solutions, just east of Broken Bow on Highway 2.
There's 2 things you can always count on to tell the truth. One is a pair of yoga pants, and the second is me when I'm talking about Downey Drilling in Kearney, Lexington, or Garden City. I would not fib to you about something as important as your irrigation systems, and that's why I recommend the Downey Drilling team for any service work, efficiency testing, or new well construction. They're licensed in 8 states, Nebraska, Kansas, Colorado, Iowa, Wyoming, South Dakota, Oklahoma, and Texas, pretty much anywhere there's water. Go to DowneyDrilling.com for the number of the shop nearest you. Downey Drilling, a tradition of excellence for over 5 decades.
Geared for Sports in Broken Bow was all about gearing you up for sports. You knew that, though. Whether it's for participating or cheering from the stands, they have it. Right now, through the 15th, all regular price shoes are marked 20% off. So head through their doors on West Highway 2 and bring your feet to do some test fitting. Geared for Sports, open Monday to Friday 10 to 6 and Saturdays 10 to 4. Get your gear at Geared for Sports in Broken Bow.
Trotter Fertilizer and Broken Bow are your fertilizer experts in central Nebraska. Your field should get stronger and more consistent every year, and Trotter Fertilizer is dedicated to the research and technology needed to ensure that. They run plenty of test plots in the area, so you get advice and expertise based off results found right in central Nebraska. Call Trotter Fertilizer and Broken Bow and talk to them about ensuring the success of your fields.
Friendly service every time. Quality is what you'll find where your neighbors and your friends go see Trotter.
Join the team at BD. They're proud to offer you competitive wages, a team environment, and day one benefits. Some include health, life, dental, tuition reimbursement, and more, to name a few. A new sign-on bonus is going on right now, too, of $1,000. You'll receive $250 after 30 days, another $250 after 6 months, and after 1 year, $500 more dollars. Apply online today at bd.com/careers or attend open interviews the first or third Wednesday each month in Broken Bow.
It's midnight. Banking time. Really? Well, yeah. I just got back from watching my son play the sport he loves 2.5 hours away. My family's asleep, and I have a little bit of quiet. Need to look at and sign our loan renewal? Done. Need to deposit a check? On it. Need to transfer some money to my daughter in college? Taken care of. Nebraska State Bank has the ability to make sure I can do my banking when it fits my schedule. So yeah, midnight is banking time. My banking time.
Nebraska State Bank, Broken Bow, Callaway, Myrna. Member FDIC.
And we bring you back to Wood River High School. It's just gone final in the girls' half of our doubleheader. Broken Bow picking up their 11th win of the year as they win it over Wood River 65-35. And with your final numbers, here's Jeremy.
We'll take a look at Broken Bow first, led on the night scoring-wise by Kaya Scott with 14, 8 of those 14 coming in the first half. 12 points for Gabby Staples to be the second leading scorer for the Indians. 10 points for Caitlin Scott, 9 points for Jocelyn Coleman, 5 points for Hallie McCaslin, 3 points for Janae Martin, and then 2 points apiece for Maddie Diedrichs and McKinley Toby to round out the scoring for Broken Bow. From the free throw line, Broken Bow was 6 of 8. For Wood River, they were led in scoring by Macy Peters with 14. Jenna Roward came up with 12 points, 3 points for Ellie Morgan, and then 2 points apiece for Courtney Dimmitt, Gracie Wagner, and Sage Brabeck. They were 5 of 13 from the free throw line, were the Eagles of Wood River. Looking at the comparison on turnovers and rebounds, Broken Bow pulled down 28 rebounds, Wood River with 21. I think the big thing about rebounds was it seemed like Broken Bow had a ton of defensive rebounds, really limited Wood River to 1 attempt each trip down. Turnover-wise, Wood River really got the turnovers in control there in the second half. I had them down for 12, 8 of them coming in the first half. Broken Bow only committing 7 turnovers by my unofficial mark there in the contest. So again, your final score, Broken Bow 65, Wood River 35. Leading scorers for the Indians were Kaya Scott with 14 and Gabby Staples with 12. For Wood River, it was Macy Peters with 14 and Jenna Rowert with 12.
And again, we want to say thanks to Prairie Eye Care Center in Broken Bow, who sponsored the three-point shot. Every time you heard Broken Bow make a three, it was brought to you by Prairie Eye Care. Long-distance shooting requires precision, accuracy, consistency, and great vision. Let Prairie Eye Care help with all of these qualities. Dr. Sanger and Dr. Jinsey Ross, who recently joined the staff, are there to keep your vision 20/20. Stop in to see their newly remodeled office at 408 South 8th Avenue, Broken Bow. Broken Bow knocking down 9 threes in the game tonight, and they were all brought to you by Prairie Eye Care. We're going to take a short 30-second timeout, then a short music break, and then we'll come back and get you set up for the boys' game. It's Broken Bow and Wood River coming up next on KBBN Radio.
Cart Rewards program is a great way for you to save on items in the aisles and on gas for your car. Every month we feature new products you can purchase with points you earn from shopping at the grocery cart, or use your points at Casey's and Broken Bow to fill up with a discount. Signing up is easy, just ask them at the grocery cart. Scan your card and earn those free groceries. It's easy as that at Grocery Cart in Broken Bow.
another broadcast of high school sports here on Central Nebraska's Sports Source. We want to say thanks to all the community-spirited businesses who bring you our coverage. We hope that you'll join us thanking those sponsors by giving them your patronage. Now, let's go live for our coverage of exciting sports action on Central Nebraska Sports Source.
And we're back to Wood River High School, getting ready for the boys' half of our doubleheader as the Wood River Eagles take on the Broken Bow Indians. Tonight's coverage coming to you both on the radio and on a live video stream. And we want to thank all of the businesses who are bringing that to you here tonight. We'll start with our radio sponsors, where we say thanks to Universal Insurance, Gateway Motors, Cobblestone Hotel and Suites, Power Solutions, Downey Drilling, Trotter Fertilizer, Geared for Sports, and BD. Also brought to you in part by these businesses that are sponsoring all of our sports broadcasts this year. They include the Nebraska State Bank, Grocery Cart, Rods, Bonnie and Paint, Arrow Seed, Team Physical Therapy, Meat Lumber, Trotter Service, Shelter Insurance, Brent Custer, your local agent, Custer Federal State Bank, A to Z Lawn Pro and Landscaping, Squire Septic Service of Myrna, Agland ATV, Bruning Bank, and Sargent Irrigation. Also providing a live video stream accompanied by our radio call for you tonight. You can access it on the KCNI KBBN YouTube page and on the Sand Hills Express Facebook page. Live coverage of the video stream is being brought to you by Trotter Fertilizer in Broken Bow, BD. Also brought to you by Lines Appliance, Meat Lumber, Palmer Monument, Insurance of the Heartland, Geared for Sports, Agland ATV, Lashley Land, Nebraska State Bank, Broken Bow Livestock, Drew Gaffney. Also brought to you by Colligan, Del Moniger, and Tim Wright in Broken Bow. Callaway District Hospital with the Arnold and Callaway Medical Clinics and the Grocery Cart. Special thanks to all of those businesses making a live video stream of tonight's game possible for you to enjoy. Broken Bow and Wood River boys basketball coming up next on Central Nebraska's Sports Source.
Our perfection on is our vehicles. You want something that gets you to where you're going comfortably while looking great. Whether storm damage, deer damage, or insurance claim, take your ride to Rod's Body and Paint Broken Bow. They're the collision specialist. You should call 308-872-5346. Offering over 42 years of experience, they'll get you back on the road quickly without sacrificing quality. From dings and dents to full replacement and auto glass repair. Rod's Body and Paint, West Highway 2, Broken Bow.
Ag producers, if you are looking to save money and secure spring seed, Arrow Seed is offering early booking and early pay discounts on alfalfa, summer annual forages, and more. Order your alfalfa by February 10th and save 5%. Pay for it at that time and you will save an additional 6%. Save even more with quantity discounts. Order your Arrow Seed forages by February 10th and save 5%. Discounts also available on oats, other small grains, and peas too. See your local Arrow Seed dealer or visit arrowseed.com to see how you can save money on your spring seed needs.
If you are looking for the latest techniques, look no further. Team Physical Therapy has skilled therapists that are able to offer you not only manual therapy, expert exercise programs to treat your neck, back, shoulder, and knee pain, but also dry needling. Call 872-5111. Our highly trained staff are here to get you moving again and enjoy life. Call 872-5111 or check us out on the web at myteampt.com.
The changing seasons are generally welcomed with open arms, but not in our homes. With the help of Meat Lumber, you can keep the chilly air where it belongs. Upgrading your home's insulation not only conserves energy and lowers your heating and cooling costs, it makes for better living with improved air quality, health, and warmth. Work with those who have pride in a highly trained team to help with your building and projects. The crew at Mead Lumber. Also, be sure to visit meadlumber.com soon.
When you want the very best, go see Trotter, where you'll always get more for your dollar. We're your little friendly store, and we're right next door. That's what we're here for. Go see Trotter.
Trotter Service is your #1 partner in keeping your operation running smoothly. Whether you need a new battery, brakes, an alignment, or any other repair, they have the specialists that'll get it done right. Can't get away from the farm or ranch? They offer bulk oil and fuel delivery, and on-the-farm tire truck service too. Proud to work with the farmers and ranchers of the area. Trotter's Tire Pros. West Highway 2, Broken Bow.
Growing up, my parents always encouraged me to do what's right, even if it wasn't easy. I'd always hear my mother's voice say, do the right thing. That stuck with me. Every day, just do the right thing. That's it. The rest takes care of itself.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe in doing the right thing for our customers and our communities.
Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Brent Custer at 872-5105.
Back at Wood River High School, Brent Apperson joined once again by Jeremy Scheip. He'll have the call of the boys game for you coming up. Well, Jeremy, as we start to set up the boys game, first off, you look at Wood River, good basketball team, 11-2 on the season coming in, being considered certainly for some top 10 recognition by some of the publications across the state of Nebraska. For Broken Bow, just 2 wins on the season, and I know it's been disappointing from a win-loss standpoint, but you and I had the game against McCook back on the 4th of January. It was a 1-point game going into the fourth quarter. Then McCook was able to make some plays and pull away. Had the opportunity to watch Broken Bow play Bridgeport this past Saturday. Game was played at Kearney High. Same type of thing. I mean, Broken Bow right there, teams going back and forth. And then you had that moment where Bridgeport was able to make some shots. Broken Bow was not able to make shots, and the next thing you know, Bridgeport wins it by double digits. And that's really kind of the way it's been for the Broken Bow boys this year. They've been right there in so many games. Can they just find a way to get over the hump and really, in a lot of occasions, avoid that 5-6 minute period where it's tough to score offensively? If they can get past that, this is a team that I think is much better than what that record may indicate.
Well, and, you know, much better than what even final scores indicate. You look at these final scores, you know, a lot of them are red here on the schedule, which means losses, but they're far from blowouts. This team seems like they're right on the edge of getting a few more wins in these games leading up to this point and later on in the season. You know, you're only a little bit more than halfway through the season. There's a lot of basketball yet to be played this year. And in the great state of Nebraska, when you reach the postseason and sub-districts, what my basketball coach always told me was, hey, we've got 0 wins and 0 losses. So every single game is an opportunity to build on new things, get your scoring figured out, tighten up some things defensively, and every single opponent you go out and go against is going to teach you new things. And that's going to be big for Coach O and this team going forward.
And I know Coach Olson is really big on that. Listen, we want to get better each and every game. And, yes, we know Wood River, what they're going to bring to the table. They're very solid. As we mentioned, their record is 11-2. But, you know, you compete with them, you play hard on the defensive end, and you look to pull off the upset tonight.
Yep, and Wood River is coming off of a couple of games against 2 other 2-win teams. They beat Ravenna 55-37 and Sutton 55-30. A while back they played Amherst, a 10-3 C2 team, and that was a 4-point victory for them. So this Wood River team, a team that's certainly looking to prove things as they go later on into the season. You know, you see it every year. There's those teams that are just have a couple of losses. Their wins are pretty impressive, but not completely eye-opening. They want to come out and prove something as well, but Broken Bow wants to play them tough and show that they came to play here in Wood River tonight.
Well, again, as we play through the course of our boys game coming up, every time Broken Bow knocks down a 3-point shot, it'll be brought to you by the Prairie Eye Care Center. Long-distance shooting requires precision, accuracy, consistency, and great vision. All qualities that you'll find at Prairie Eye Care. Dr. Sanger and Dr. Jinsey Ross, who recently joined the staff, are there to keep your vision 20/20. Stop in to see their newly remodeled office at 408 South 8th Avenue. You'll find them in Broken Bow at Prairie Eye Care Center. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll turn things over to Jeremy. He'll have the call. It's Broken Bow and Wood River boys basketball coming up next on Central Nebraska's Sports Source.
Resolutions. Maybe you want to hit the snooze button less, or maybe you want to pick up a new hobby. Maybe you want more space for your family. That's where Custer Federal State Bank can help. Ask them about the options out there for mortgages or construction loans. The new year might just be the opportunity you've been waiting for. Happy New Year from Custer Federal State Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We've all come across landscaping pieces that have caught our eye and made us say, oh, wow, that's beautiful. But when we go to create our own landscaping dreams, it can be overwhelming. Worry no more. Call the professionals at A to Z Lawn Pro and Landscaping. Don't stress about wondering where to start. A to Z can help make all those dream ideas you have a reality. They're excited to do the dirty work on your lawn space so you don't have to. Professional edging, sod, retaining walls, rock beds, and more. Call A to Z at 872-5182.
Septic emergencies are right up there on the list of worst emergencies to have.
Absolutely.
The next time you're facing one, give Squires Septic Service a call. 870-0717. He's ready to take your call 24 hours a day.
Absolutely.
His sewer camera can find problems fast to save you money. Plus, he can clear drains with Roto-Rooter or Jetter. Oh, and Gary has Porta units, too. Squires Septic Service of Myrna. 870-0717. Don't wait to call until it's too late.
Absolutely not.
Agland ATV would like to acknowledge all the local athletes and coaches from our area. We are proud of the athletes for the sportsmanship, hard work, and dedication that they put into each season. Agland ATV knows all about working hard and playing hard, just like a Polaris. Best of luck to all the local teams from Agland ATV, West Highway 2, Broken Bow.
ATVs can be hazardous to operate. Polaris adult models are for riders age 16 and older. Always wear a helmet and be sure to take a training course. Polaris machines are not intended for on-road use.
As you head out the door to support your favorite team and athlete, don't forget to take Bruning Bank with you. With our free mobile banking app, you can handle your daily banking needs from anywhere, even the bleachers. Check your balance, monitor transactions, deposit checks, and send and receive funds to family and friends with Zelle. Learn more at BruningBank.com. Bruning Bank is a proud sponsor of area athletics and wishes all students a safe and successful season. Bruning Bank, member FDIC.
Sargent Irrigation may be known worldwide, but their roots are right here in central Nebraska, something they are very proud of. They hire right here in the heartland and know their success is due to those quality employees. As a way of showing support for the community, Sargent Irrigation sponsors high school sports broadcasts so those unable to attend can follow the action. Enjoy the broadcast, sponsored in part by Sargent Irrigation in Broken Bow.
Resetting your password, unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
Ask Universal Insurance in Broken Bow if auto owners make sense for you. When you're shopping for your next ride, Gateway Motors and Sandhills Motors are where you'll find great cars and exceptional service. Their technicians are committed to keeping your vehicle on the road. Working with a local business means a personalized experience. As a small business themselves, they understand busy schedules. They're ready to be flexible and adapt for you. Don't forget warranty forever on your qualified new and pre-owned vehicles with less than 100,000 miles too. And they can sell CM truck beds at Gateway and Sandhills Motors in Broken Bow.
Welcome back to Wood River as we take a look at your starting lineups ahead of tonight's boys contest on KBBN and our video streaming platforms. Let's take a look at the Broken Bow starters first. Dane Wardine, a senior, 5'11", gets the start, as does Austin Harvey, also a senior, standing 6 feet tall. Roman Schmidt is a junior, standing 6'1". Karsten Fox is 6'1" as well, a senior in the starting lineup. And Keegan Baxter, another senior in the starting lineup for Broken Bow, a senior, standing 6'4". Now the starters for the Wood River Eagles go like this. Aiden Graves is a senior, standing 6'3". Caleb Polk is a junior, standing 6'4". Caleb Stewart, a senior, 5'11". Easton Graves, a senior, 6'3". And Josh Lure, a sophomore, standing 6'2". There's a look at your starting lineups as we get ready for this contest on KBBN, as well as our video streaming platforms, including YouTube and Facebook. Well, Brent, Wood River doesn't have the problem that they have on the girls' side of the ball. This looks like a very experienced team as far as upperclassmen goes.
Yeah, they are. They've got a lot of experience, kids that have been around the block, and certainly have put together a great season. As we mentioned, 11-2 coming in. We'll see how Broken Bow is able to handle that as we get ready for the tip.
Easton Graves wins the tip over Keegan Baxter of Broken Bow, and Wood River quickly into their half-court set. Lure drives across the lane, kicks it out. Just underway here in the boys' contest between Wood River and Broken Bow. Broken Bow, matchup man defense as Wood River works it around the perimeter. Near side with it is Stewart. Over to Lure, and they work it into the deep corner over to Aiden Graves. Good defense so far this opening possession for Broken Bow. No shots up for the Eagles, who are showing patient offense, though. Graves with the drive, spin move, puts up the shot in the lane, and gets it to go from 5 feet out.
A great spin move in the lane by Graves, able to go glass and score.
Broken Bow breaks the press. They work it ahead to Schmidt. Schmidt brings it back up top, off to Baxter. Now near side they go. With the drive on the baseline is Harvey, but he stepped on the baseline and turns it over.
Yeah, Aiden Graves kind of forcing Harvey to the baseline. A little bit of a bump, but no call, and Harvey steps on the line and turns it over.
Wood River back offensively in their all-white uniforms. Purple trim for those of you listening on the radio. Broken Bow in the black uniforms with red and white trim. Back on defense, trailing 2-0. Lure with it in the corner, skip pass all the way over to Graves. Graves throws it away on a different page with his teammate Polk. Baxter keys it ahead to Fox, over to Schmidt. Schmidt faked the three and drives in, had it poked away, trying to get inside over to Harvey. Inbounds from the deep corner for Broken Bow now. Wardine keys it in to Schmidt. Between the legs dribble. They work it around to Baxter on the far side. Keegan, couple of pump fakes, drives in, has the ball stripped out of there. Turnover back to Wood River. Out and running is Easton Graves. Kicks it out though. With the bounce now is Stewart. Stewart, skip pass all the way over near side to Graves. And now another skip pass, this one too high. Was wondering if that was going to get away from Wood River eventually. No bounce passes being worked in. Broken Bow forcing those high skip passes. I was impressed that the last one was brought down by Easton Graves, but that one couldn't be. Now on the inbounds, Lure pokes it away for Wood River, and Broken Bow will inbound on the baseline now. 2-0 game. Wood River leads it over Broken Bow. Broken Bow with the ball. 6:14 to go in the first quarter. Baxter brings it up for the Indians. Has the ball poked at, but controls it. Off to Harvey. Harvey goes away from the screen of Baxter. Now lost his dribble in the short corner. Bow works it out of there. Now up top to Karsten Fox. Over to Schmidt. Tried a little screen and roll. Nothing there, though. Broken Bow working it around the perimeter, looking for something inside. Wardine on the drive. Kicks it out. Harvey's three. Up, but not good. And the rebound pulled out of there by Lure of Wood River. Here come the Eagles. Stewart works it around. Now up top is Easton Graves with the drive. Things open up for him down low. Drove around the side of Baxter and scored two more.
Yeah, Easton Graves with all 4 points in the game for Wood River, and they've all been on drives to the hoop.
Wardine fits it over to Harvey. Harvey lost his dribble on the block. Now gets it out to Baxter. Keegan faked. Now drives. Step back. 18-footer is good.
Well, that's a shot in Baxter's repertoire that has been really good his entire career. That's that step back, and that's good to see that one go down early for Bow.
Graves with it down into Polk, working against Karsten Fox. Muscles one through for two more. Harvey with it, skips it over to Wardine, who goes across the timeline. Off to Roman Schmidt. Post-to-post pass to Karsten Fox, who lays it up and in.
Great job of breaking the press by Broken Bow. Good extra pass from Schmidt to Fox, who got the easy two.
Aiden Graves kicks it off to Stewart. Caleb with the dribble. Wardine comes up and applies some pressure. Stewart off near side to Aiden Graves. Now they work it back up top to Easton Graves. Easton works it around. Corner, Stewart. The three-pointer no good. Rebound to Keegan Baxter. Broken Bow wants to run. Off to Harvey. Harvey applies the pressure. Puts up the shot. Is fouled. Block was good up top. Coming from behind was Caleb Polk, but Harvey was slammed down low.
Good job of being aggressive offensively. Harvey just going right to the rim. Went into traffic, but able to draw the foul and get to the line.
Austin Harvey, a couple of dribbles, throws the first shot up and gets it to go to pull to within one for Broken Bow. Reed Graves into the game for Wood River. And in for Broken Bow comes Eli Coble. Harvey's second shot up and through, and we've got a tie game. 4:15 to go, first quarter. Broken Bow and Wood River tied at 6. Bring it up, Caleb Stewart. Hands it off to Polk, and they work it back up top to Graves. Now near side is Lure. Wood River really skipping it around. Lure now a three-pointer from the corner, goes up and in. Well, he's 6'2" and plays post, but he shows his range there. Now Harvey into the front court, off to Fox, kick it over to Baxter. Now over in the corner to Dane Wardine. A little bit of give and go to Keegan Baxter as it slapped away. Able to control it, puts up the floater from about 8 feet out, can't get it to go. Karsten Fox, backcourt pressure. Thought he almost got it to go off of an Eagle. Gives a woo and runs back on defense. Wood River with the ball as Easton Graves brings it up and works it over to Reed Graves. 2 Graveses out on the court. They work it down low into Polk. Kicks it out to Graves. He can't get it to go. Coble tracks down the rebound after a scrap for it. Keegan Baxter into the front court. Harvey wanted it, but Baxter dribbles away from it and sends it on out of bounds. Turnover, Broken Bow.
Third turnover for Bow here in this first quarter.
Looked like a good opportunity for Broken Bow. They had the numbers. Baxter just lost it out of bounds. Reed Graves hands it off to Caleb Stewart. Good hands by Broken Bow. They poke it out of there initially. Now Wood River controls. Back over to Easton Graves. Graves right to left. Baxter picks him up. Dane Wardine trying to stay in front of Stewart and forces a turnover. Oh, but they call a tip. And Wardine doesn't agree. Didn't think he tipped it. He thought it was just thrown away.
Well, let's see if maybe another official comes over and talks. Nope, they're going to give it to Wood River.
No discussion necessary in their opinion. Now Lure just bowls over Karsten Fox. Got to have either a foul or a travel there on that one. No call, though. Wood River works back into the half-court offense with their 3-point lead. With it in the corner is Easton Graves. Easton hands it off to Lure. Lure can't find anything inside, and Wood River works it back around. Broken Bow digging in defensively. Now they're getting the clap of Billy Bales. Billy likes the defensive pressure. 2:18 to go here first quarter. Eagles lead it 9-3, and that's going to be a foul on Keegan Baxter as he just got baited into reaching over the back of Polk, who had good position.
Yeah, Polk did have really good position. Keegan just tried to reach over his shoulder and knock the ball away, but made contact and now comes out of the game.
Inbounds for Caleb Stewart on the baseline. Looking for the lob. Can't get it in. Now eventually does, but it's knocked out of the hands of Easton Graves immediately. 1 second comes off the clock. Eagles still with a 3-point lead. Now the lob for Easton Graves is pulled out of there by Karsten Fox. Ahead to Harvey. Harvey up to new player into the game. That is Tyson Neely. And we've got a timeout called on the floor before Neely found himself into too much more deep pressure. Thank you very much to 4 County Heating and Air for bringing you this broadcast. Owners Brian Hogg and Austin Cox serve the area with a combined 20 years of experience in the HVAC industry. They provide free estimates and 24-hour service. They'll be there for you when the cold weather hits, which it didn't really hit this week, but we know it's going to this winter again. And there for you, of course, when the warm weather comes in the spring. Call 4 County Heating and Air in Broken Bow, 872-2258. Well, Brent, Broken Bow really doing some really good things. It's kind of the tale of every trip down the floor. You know, the turnovers have come up and bit them here in the first quarter a little bit. But their defense is really keeping them in things here.
Yeah, playing really solid defense. And listen, you know the effort's going to be there by these Broken Bow kids. And, you know, they're right in it. You just kind of take this in stages. And here's Broken Bow with an opportunity to score at the rim.
There you go. Out of the timeout, Dane Wardine gets the scoop and score on the reverse layup. Now Broken Bow back to within 1. Stewart with it. Dribbles around. Now Caleb Stewart, baseline drive, fits it in somehow into Caleb Polk, who knows what to do with it, scores 2.
Yeah, credit that one to Caleb Stewart. The drive on the baseline, then the dish, and Stewart with the delivery.
Here comes Broken Bow
with the delivery, sorry.
They break the press. Karsten Fox has his shot blocked. Lots of contact, and Karsten is going to get teed up. He runs out of his way to talk to the official and complain about the call, and that'll usually earn you a technical about every time. It's not that I disagree with Karsten not agreeing with the call. It's just so hard sometimes to run down to the other side of the floor without saying something.
Well, that's just a tough break. And now Coach Olson going to visit with the official and get a little bit of clarification as Wood River has the opportunity now to score from the line.
Caleb Stewart put in the first technical foul shot. Now puts home the second as well. And possession will go to the Eagles as well, as they lead at 13-8 with 1:26 to go here first quarter. Stewart with it, fits it over to Lure. Wood River just working it around the perimeter again. Stewart with the drive against Wardeen. He cuts him off. They fit it out to Lure. Now up top, they get it to Easton Graves. Easton, a couple of dribbles against Coble, has to give it up. Another good defensive possession here for Broken Bow. Here come the collapse. Under a minute to go, first quarter now. Harvey gives up the drive to Lure, but he can't get the shot to go. Now he gets the rebound and fits it up to Coble. Coble slapped on the arm as he gets it out to Wardeen. Karsten Fox a three, can't get the friendly roll. Rebound into the hands of Polk. Here comes Wood River slowly up the floor.
Well, we'll see how Wood River plays this. Broken Bow needs a defensive stop. Want to keep this lead no larger than 5 for Wood River going into the second.
Caleb Stewart dribbling the ball around, 20 seconds to go here now in the first. Wood River looks content to take just one shot. Stewart pressured all the way outside, and that's a 5-second call. Dane Wardeen stayed in the defensive circle. Stewart just can't dribble back and forth like that. The official gives the 5-second call. Now Broken Bow gets an opportunity with 13 seconds to put some points on the board before the end of the period.
And Broken Bow is going to bring Keegan Baxter and Roman Schmidt back into the game for the final 13 seconds of this quarter.
Coble, double teamed, dribbles around it, fits it over to Wardeen, who controls it. Wardeen, nice move in the lane, scores 2. Crafty move in the lane by Dane Wardeen, and Broken Bow is going to take some momentum into the second quarter. They trail 13-10 to Wood River. Back after this on KBBN, YouTube, and Facebook.
Quality with small town values at the Cobblestone Hotel and Suites in Nebraska One Box Convention Center. Enjoy a beautiful hotel located ideally for traveling in and around Broken Bow. With them, you will feel relaxed and right at home. They provide comfortable suites, modern rooms, an indoor pool, meeting room, and a spacious and stylish convention center perfect for receptions, reunions, and more. 308-767-2060 for the hotel and 870-0374 for the convention center. Make your reservations today.
As the cold weather starts, it is time to think about feeding cows. Power Solutions has BPX 9010 bale processors on hand and the C5 manufacturing bale bed to make winter work easier for you. Both the BPX 9010 and the C5 manufacturing bale bed are reliable options built strong and made right here in the U.S. For quality sales of equipment to make your daily work easier and for exceptional service to get you back to work, talk to Power Solutions, your local Vermeer dealer just east of Broken Bow on Highway 2.
Welcome back to Wood River. Broken Bow certainly with the momentum in their favor as we head to the second quarter. They have possession as well. Trailing 13-10. Wardeen around the double team. Now triple team, gets it off to Harvey. Karsten Fox wide open, lays it up and in. It's a 1-point game.
Great job of handling the double team and the pressure by Wood River. Broken Bow able to get the easy bucket on the inside.
Back comes Wood River. Lure on the feed. Can't get the shot to go, but he is fouled. Excuse me, that's Caleb Polk on the inside feed. He'll go to the line.
And that's number 2 on Karsten Fox.
In for Broken Bow, Austin Harvey, Keegan Baxter, Karsten Fox, Roman Schmidt, and Dane Wardeen, your 5 on the court for those of you listening on the radio. First one is up and in for Caleb Polk. Just underway here in the second quarter. Thanks for joining us here on KBBN. Jeremy Scheip and Brent Apperson with you. Behind the camera, for those of you watching the video stream, is Jeff Bailey, as Polk can't get his second one to go. Rebound to Roman Schmidt. Ahead to Baxter. Baxter double team, skip pass all the way up to Harvey. Comes down with it and applies pressure. Can't get the score to go. Rebound Wood River. Here comes Stewart ahead for the Eagles. Fox comes out on him, forces the pass. Aiden Graves with it now. Karsten Fox almost pokes it out of the hands of Polk, but Wood River controls. Back up top to Stewart. His 3 rims out, no good. Nobody rebounded the ball for Broken Bow, but because Easton Graves lost it, it goes into the hands of Bow. Ahead, Karsten Fox tried to control the ball. Kind of one of those equivalents to football where you try to look up the field before catching it. Kind of one of those situations there for Karsten. Just tried to get towards the rim before he controlled it. Wood River back the other way. Karsten defending down on the block. The kick out to Josh Lure. He shows his range again and knocks home another 3.
That's a second from downtown for Lure.
Broken Bow facing the pressure again of Wood River. They break it. Now a 3-on-2. The kick out to Keegan Baxter is knocked out of bounds. It seems like Broken Bow is so on the edge and breaking this press, but Wood River just barely recovers, at least the last 3 times down the court.
Well, that is just great hustle by Easton Graves to get back and break up the play.
Karsten Fox on the feed, can't get the layup to go, and runs back on defense. Here comes Wood River. Aiden Graves kicks it out. Lure with the drive out to Stewart. Caleb Stewart, a couple of dribbles. Keegan Baxter on him. Stewart drives in, fits it off to Polk, who has his shot blocked by Keegan Baxter, and now it's knocked out of bounds off of Wood River. Another good defensive possession for Broken Bow. Coble comes back into the game. Karsten Fox will get a rest. 5-point game. Broken Bow hanging right in there in this one. They got to get some scores going, though. Wardeen brings it up. Stewart picks him up. Dane, a couple of dribbles off to Schmidt. The give and go. Dane drives in. Lots of contact. Shot blocked the second time he went up with it. Back comes Wood River. Stewart with the bounce. Wardeen picks him up. Stays with him. The kick out into the hands of Graves. Graves back to Stewart. Now over to Aiden Graves. Aiden cut off in the lane by Schmidt. Now the drive by Lure. Fits it off to Polk. And the kick out. And the 3 is up and down for Easton Graves.
Great ball movement by Wood River. Graves, the open look, able to knock it down. And now a critical moment in the first half for Broken Bow. Down by 7. Got to make something happen offensively.
Wardeen tried to go for a little bit of a Euro step and a fake pass and slipped on the floor and was called for the travel. Turnover to Wood River. Broken Bow doing all the right things in breaking the press. It's the last 10 feet getting to the rim that is causing them troubles in this one so far. 5:23 to go in the first half. Wood River leads it 19-12 over Broken Bow.
On to tell the truth. One is a pair of yoga pants, and the second is me when I'm talking about Downey Drilling in Kearney, Lexington, or Garden City. I would not fib to you about something as important as your irrigation systems, and that's why I recommend the Downey Drilling team for any service work, efficiency testing, or new well construction. They're licensed in 8 states, Nebraska, Kansas, Colorado, Iowa, Wyoming, South Dakota, Oklahoma, and Texas, pretty much anywhere there's water. Go to DowneyDrilling.com for the number of the shop nearest you. Downey Drilling, a tradition of excellence for over 5 decades.
Welcome back to Wood River. Eagles with the ball. They've got the length of the floor to go here with 5:23 to go in the first half. They lead it by 7. Oh, now all of a sudden another point went on the board. Now they lead it by 8. How's your book doing there, Brent? With that point that was scored when they're 90 feet away from the basket.
Yeah, I've got it at 20-12.
Okay, all right. It's an 8-point lead, and it's been confirmed.
I think they only put up 2 when it was actually a 3 on the last basket.
Easton Graves on the drive against Harvey. and just pure muscle, Easton Graves leans in and gets it at the rim. Like Brent said, it seems like the critical points just keep stacking up here for Broken Bow as they break the press again. Harvey with the ball, dribbles in amongst the trees, has his shot blocked. Austin Harvey driving all the way in, but there's a couple of players down there. Easton Graves, 6'3", Josh Lure, 6'2", and he went right into him. Wardeen to key it in, the lob for Keegan Baxter, high points it, drop step, the 6-footer can't go. Wood River with the ball, pressing the issue up. Graves, the three-pointer is up, no good. Coble the rebound, and Broken Bow off on the break again. Schmidt off in the corner to Harvey, back to Keegan Baxter. Baxter looks one way, now goes back to Harvey. Harvey now with the bounce. Austin all the way around to Baxter. His three-pointer up and down a Prairie Eye Care Center. Three-pointer for Keegan Baxter. Hopefully that puts a spark into the offense.
Oh, that was a much-needed basket for Broken Bow.
Back comes Wood River wanting to answer. Into the game for Wood River is Laramie Fryer. He had it down on the block. Now Wood River with it up top. They lead by 7. Fryer with it down low. Schmidt D's him up. They kick it out to Reed Graves and work it around far side over to Stewart. Caleb Stewart drives in, double teamed. Now lost his dribble and fits it out to Easton Graves. They work it around to Fryer. He airballs it. Fight for the rebound is going to end up in the hands of Wood River somehow. Stewart, jab step, drives against Wardeen. Can't get the shot to go, but does get a foul call.
Yeah, good strong drive by Caleb Stewart. Gets back to the line where he's 2 for 2 tonight.
7-point lead for Wood River.
Foul was on Wardeen, his first.
Well, how's your first trip back to Wood River since the 90s been?
Really good. It's been, I think this is the same gym that I played conference band in. And would have played basketball in too.
Okay.
Graduated, of course, from Loop City, and Wood River and us were both in the Loup Platte Conference. I want to say that Arcadia, Loop City, and Wood River are still both in the Loup Platte Conference, if I'm not mistaken.
Caleb Stewart 2 for 2 from the line. Now Broken Bow pressing the issue. They get into the front court, but Wood River really recovered well. Keegan Baxter thought about another three-pointer to follow up his last make. Coble drives in, kicks it out to Harvey. Harvey chops the feet and fits it back out to Coble. Eli left to right, off to Wardeen, meets the pass and kicks it out to Schmidt. Broken Bow, good patient offense here. Have yet to get up a shot this trip though. Mostly due to defense that is pretty strong from Wood River. Keegan Baxter, step back three, all but down. That one almost rattled in. Wood River the rebound. Into the front court, Aiden Graves drives, almost had it slapped away by Coble. Coble now trying to stay in front of Reed Graves. Can't, but the layup is no good for Graves. Rebound, Austin Harvey into the front court. Keegan Baxter, jab step, drives, but he's fouled on the drive.
Yeah, foul's going to be on Josh Lure, the sophomore, and that'll be just his first.
Schmidt to key it in for Broken Bow. Indians down 9 with the ball. Wardeen with it, now over to Coble. Coble over to Schmidt. Puts it on the ground. Over to Wardeen. Dane, the drive, leans in, can't find anything, now has to kick it out, tries to find someone, and eventually gets it off to Roman Schmidt. Coble now, far side corner, goes baseline, cut off, fits it out to Schmidt, who somehow controls it and fits it back up top to Wardeen, who resets. 2 minutes to go here, first half. Broken Bow down 9. Big possession, it feels like, right here as we approach half. Harvey comes off the high post to get it, gets it to Keegan Baxter. Baxter finds position down on the block and lays it up and in. Wood River back quickly the other direction. Stewart with it, hands it off. And now they work it around far side to Easton Graves. Back up to Stewart. 1:35 to go here, first half. They get it down inside to Caleb Polk. Deep position. And that's just hard for Keegan Baxter to battle against, and Polk finds that deep position like that. Coble into the front court on the block, had it slapped away, kicks it out to Wardeen. His three almost goes in on the bounce, and the rebound is taken out of there by Wood River. 9-point lead remains for Wood River. Feels like we've had a 9-point lead in this game for a while now. Wood River, again, deep position is allowed into Polk. He has to kick it out this time as Baxter recovered. They're trying to get it back into him. Now Baxter fronts him down on the block, and the Eagles aren't able to get it to him. Now they work it in down to Polk. Baxter is back down. They kick it out into Stewart. Stewart's three is short. Rebound Keegan Baxter, good position on the fight. Ahead to Schmidt, now Wardeen. 37 seconds in the first half. Indians down 9 with the basketball.
And I think Bo's going to play for the final shot here of this half. Important possession for Broken Bow. Want to get a good look, get a bucket to go down right before half.
Keegan Baxter with it, far side wing, back off to Wardeen. 20 seconds to go first half. Wardeen with the bounce. Fits it off to Harvey on the right wing. Harvey, the dribble, off to Schmidt. Now corner to Coble. Coach O saw something he liked. Now Harvey pulls for three at the top. Can't get it to go off the side of the rim. Now Wood River with 5 seconds to go. Stewart into the front court to the corner. Three-pointer is up by Graves. Can't get it to go at the buzzer, and we head to halftime. Wood River leads it 26-17. Back after this with halftime stats on the Thunderbird and our video streaming platforms, including Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter.
Geared for Sports in Broken Bow was all about gearing you up for sports. You knew that, though. Whether it's for participating or cheering from the stands, they have it. Right now, through the 15th, all regular price shoes are marked 20% off. So head through their doors on West Highway 2 and bring your feet to do some test fitting. Geared for Sports, open Monday to Friday 10 to 6 and Saturdays 10 to 4. Get your gear at Geared for Sports in Broken Bow.
Trotter Fertilizer and Broken Bow are your fertilizer experts in central Nebraska. Your field should get stronger and more consistent every year, and Trotter Fertilizer is dedicated to the research and technology needed to ensure that. They run plenty of test plots in the area, so you get advice and expertise based off results found right in central Nebraska. Call Trotter Fertilizer and Broken Bow and talk to them about ensuring the success of your fields.
Friendly service every time. Quality is what you'll find where your neighbors and your friends go see Trotter.
And we welcome you back to Wood River High School as we are at the half of the boys game with Wood River leading Broken Bow 26-17. And we're joined now by Broken Bow head girls basketball coach Kelly Cooksley. Good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you as well.
Couple of nice back-to-back nights for your girls.
Yep, scored in the 60s both nights, so I think we're starting to gel a little bit, and that's a good thing this time of year.
Big emotional win, I know, for your group last night. You took on Kearney Catholic, who came in top 10 ranked. Didn't have an opportunity to be there live to see it, but I saw a little bit of the video, and it really looked like your girls came out with a strong start. And I know that's always important with your style of play. They set the tone early. But I thought what was impressive was you had that emotional night last night. Then you come to tonight. I know you want to bring that same energy, and I saw it. Did you see it?
Yeah, I thought we were a little bit sloppy early with some turnovers, but I think overall, as the game kind of progressed, I think we just kind of wore them down and did what we've done all year for the most part. So, like I said, I was really happy with the way the kids came back. Anytime you can score 60 points, and I think we held them in the mid-30s. So I thought our kids did a really good job tonight.
One thing that I've been meaning to talk to you about, I don't think I've done it until right now.
I haven't seen you. You've been hiding.
I know. Well, I know. Well, now we get to see each other.
Yeah.
When you came here for the first 3-4 years, whatever, defensively, 2-3 zone. This year, we're seeing a lot of man.
Yep.
We saw you mix in the zone in the second half in the game tonight. Talk about the man-to-man defense and kind of switching to that a lot this season.
Yeah, I've always been a coach, though, where you have to adapt to what you have. And I feel like without a real, like, back to the basket, strong 6'1", 5'11" post, I really felt like we needed to kind of push tempo even more, and we've done a good job of kind of picking up man-to-man and getting some people going and playing fast, and it's just one of those things where you got to adapt, or I'm not so stubborn that I'm going to be set in my ways and lose games. I owe it to the kids to, and we've talked about this. We're doing a lot of these changes so we can make a run in Lincoln, and that's the goal. And the kids, it's been a really hard process for them, but I think they're really starting to see the kind of the fruits of their labor here, kind of with some defensive stuff. So we're going to continue to get better at it. And you know what's really nice too, for instance, last night in the Kearney Catholic game, our man wasn't looking real great, so we did what we know best, or what we had known, and changed the game. So it's always nice to be multiple, and the kids are doing a really good job with it.
Speaking of being multiple, in the second half of the game tonight, offensively, we see so much of the weave action out on the perimeter.
Mm-hmm.
To me, anyway, in the second half, it looked like we went to some high-low stuff.
Yep.
That really seemed to work for you.
Mm-hmm.
Talk a little bit about that and mixing in some of that.
Well, they kind of sat in a little bit of a packed-in man-to-man zone, so we had shots all around the perimeter, and just kind of one of those things where you got to make them to loosen them up a little bit. But you know, when we start running Kaya to the baseline, they always know where she's at, and then we get the ball to the high post. And I tell you what, Callie White is an extremely good passer from there. And Bree did a good job of kind of sucking a few of those balls in and getting some shots and some layups. So
you have a lot of young kids that you bring in off the bench, and I just see them getting better.
Yeah.
And where I see them getting better, Kelly, is the understanding of what you're wanting to do. Being in the right place, the ball movement stays crisp when these girls are coming in off the bench now. Are you seeing that too?
We were joking tonight. I said, oh, man, these freshmen and sophomores have grown up so much, and then we have some freshman and sophomore moments still.
Yeah, right.
Where we were just talking to Coach Benjamin, like, are you sure that's what you said earlier? You know, just joking around. But no, they are. We talked about it. They are getting better, and they're making us better as a team and a unit, as a whole. And we got to live with some of that youth sometimes, but they're talented, and they're going to help us down the road. And the fun thing about it is you never know which one's going to step up. So, but if we can get a little more consistency from there, which we have lately, I think that just makes us even tougher to beat.
Before I let you go, talk about your week next week. You got a big week.
Yep.
You added the game against Elkhorn North.
Yep.
For those who don't know, they're exceptional. They're Class B. They've got one loss. That was to Scott. But they're really good. You get the challenge of them. And then, Kelly, I think a big game on the road at Gothenburg.
Yep.
They're 9-3.
Yep.
A big week for you guys coming up.
Always a tricky place to go, playing in Gothenburg. So, but first things first, we're going to take on Elkhorn North. Like you said, they just lost to Scott. They have a top probably 5 recruit in the nation, top 10 at least in her class, Britt Prince. Like you said, they won the state championship a year ago, and you know, I look at it as a extremely good opportunity for our program. And I told the kids, I said, great opportunities or great moments are made from great opportunities, and we have a great opportunity. And I actually told them, I said, this guy posts these old videos of like old high school games on YouTube, and the one that he just posted this week was the Ravenna Bellevue West game. And I told him, I said, girls, if you get a chance, go watch that game and how they started and how they played aggressive and no fear of failure. And you know, they played not to lose, and they should have won that game. But you know, we're going to go into it with all intentions of winning it. Like you said, it's a monumental task, but you know, some other teams in our class play them that are perennial state tournament teams, like your Bishop Newmans, your
Wahoos.
You know, they're playing those teams, they're playing each other. So if we want to be the best, we've got to play the best.
Yeah.
And we're going to go in that game. We're going to give it everything we got. And then Thursday we got Gothenburg. And looking like we're going to be the top 2 seeds in the conference tournament that comes out on Monday. So that'll be a great test. They always play us really tough. So, but I have a feeling our girls are going to have a good week and be ready to go.
Well, congratulations on the success up to this point.
Thank you.
And we can't wait to follow you down the road.
Thank you. You guys coming to the Elk North game?
No, we've got SEM and Anselmo Myrna that night.
Okay.
So, but you'll see me at every conference tournament game, partner.
All right, sounds good.
We're going for 5, right?
Yeah, we'll go for 5 and
all right.
see if we can be like Tom Brady and get a ring for each finger.
One for the thumb.
Yeah, one for the thumb. So, no, I appreciate your coverage and the kids and I know our patrons especially like the streaming and stuff. So I appreciate it. So thanks, guys.
All right, good to talk to you,
thank
Kelly.
you.
Broken Bow girls basketball coach Kelly Cooksley joining us here at the half. 26-17 our score. Wood River leads Broken Bow in the boys' half of our doubleheader. We'll come back and take a look at the stats and get you ready for the second half right after this.
Include health, life, dental, tuition reimbursement, and more, to name a few. A new sign-on bonus is going on right now, too, of $1,000. You'll receive $250 after 30 days, another $250 after 6 months, and after 1 year, $500 more. Apply online today at bd.com/careers or attend open interviews the first or third Wednesday each month in Broken Bow.
It's midnight. Banking time. Really? Well, yeah. I just got back from watching my son play the sport he loves 2.5 hours away. My family's asleep, and I have a little bit of quiet. Need to look at and sign our loan renewal? Done. Need to deposit a check? On it. Need to transfer some money to my daughter in college? Taken care of. Nebraska State Bank has the ability to make sure I can do my banking when it fits my schedule. So yeah, midnight is banking time. My banking time.
Nebraska State Bank, Broken Bow, Callaway, Myrna. Member FDIC.
Having a party, celebration, tailgate, or watch party? Then you need to come and see us at the Grocery Cart. Between our amazing deals and GK Wine and Spirits, we'll help you treat your guests right. Start out with a meat and cheese tray or a Chester's chicken in the deli, or pick up a rack of smoked ribs. For drinks, our aisles at the GK Wine and Spirits are full with savings on your favorites. The deli and GK Wine and Spirits, inside the Grocery Cart, Broken Bow.
When your car gets dented, dinged, smashed, or smacked, the last thing you should have to worry about is it being in the right hands to get it fixed. When you choose Rod's Body and Paint in Broken Bow, your vehicle will leave their shop looking great. Don't forget, Rod can also help you with those windshield chips. Take care of them before they get worse and cost you more money. If your windshield already needs replaced, they can do that too. Rod's Body and Paint on the curb, west of Broken Bow.
Ag producers, if you are looking to save money and secure spring seed, Arrow Seed is offering early booking and early pay discounts on alfalfa, summer annual forages, and more. Order your alfalfa by February 10th and save 5%. Pay for it at that time and you will save an additional 6%. Save even more with quantity discounts. Order your Arrow Seed forages by February 10th and save 5%. Discounts also available on oats, other small grains, and peas too. See your local Arrow Seed dealer or visit arrowseed.com to see how you can save money on your spring seed needs.
Welcome back to Wood River as we prepare for second half action here on the Thunderbird as well as our video streaming platforms. Well, Brent, after a first half, Broken Bow finds themselves down 9. We talked about it a little bit during the play-by-play there, but they were doing really good at breaking that press that Wood River was putting on them. So well so that I don't know that it was really doing all that much for the Eagles, especially if Broken Bow was able to complete that press break and get a couple more of those layups to go. We might have ourselves a 5 or less point game at this point.
Yeah, Wood River led 13-10 at the end of one and then outscored Broken Bow 13-7 in that second quarter to lead by 9 here at the half. Quick scoring for you. Leading the way for Wood River, Easton Graves leads all scorers with 9 in the game. Caleb Paulcat 7, Caleb Stewart with 4, and Josh Lure knocked down a couple of threes for 6 in the first half. Meanwhile, for Broken Bow, they were led by Keegan Baxter. He had 7. Dane Wardine, Karsten Fox each with 4, and Austin Harvey with 2 points for Broken Bow as Wood River leads 26-17 going into the third.
All right, halftime clock about to expire. Wood River 26, Broken Bow 17. There was just a huge, whoa. I think that unit right above our heads just turned on, and there go all our papers. It's like we're at a football game. This is insane. Holy cow.
I think the air kicked on.
Thank you. Yeah. All right, we got our papers all settled. I got my water bottle sitting on top of a few, and we are ready for a third quarter action. I don't think I've ever had my papers blow away at a basketball game. As Wood River throws it away, good defense there for Broken Bow in the opening possession.
I'm going to have to put my sweatshirt on now. I think they kicked the air on.
That press for Wood River comes into the second half as well. Keegan Baxter breaks it with the dribble ahead to Karsten Fox, who lays it home for two. Ahead comes Wood River back in the half court. Josh Luer with it into the corner and then gets it back. They work it around to Stewart. Now near side wing to Easton Graves. Eagles driving around. They've fitted up to Luer. His shot can't go. Fight for the rebound goes off of the hands of the Eagles. Off of Broken Bow. And we'll go back to the Eagles on the baseline. With it up top, Wood River. Work it around, right to left, Easton Graves. Now up top, Josh Luer. Caleb Stewart with it left side, couple of dribbles, fits it over far right side to Easton Graves. Easton drop step, puts up the shot, can't get it to go. Rebound, Karsten Fox. Here comes Broken Bow into the front court. Roman Schmidt on the left-hand wing. Tries to fit it down into Karsten Fox, but has it taken away by Caleb Polk. Into the front court, Caleb Stewart drives all the way, can't get it to go. Rebound to Harvey. Harvey wants to push. Ahead, Keegan Baxter, spin move, gets all the way to the rim, can't get it to go, but earns a trip to the line. And now I think I know what kicked on, Brent. It is chilly all of a sudden.
Yeah, the air conditioning kicked on.
That is a very large air conditioner up and to our left.
Boy, great spin move, good aggression by Keegan Baxter getting to the rim. Able to draw the foul and get to the free throw line. This is exactly how Coach Olson wanted his kids to come out and respond to start things here in the third quarter.
Keegan Baxter to the line. First shot is up. Can't get the roll here on the Wood River court. He'll get a look at a second shot, though. Keegan, a couple of dribbles, puts up the second shot, and gets all net on this one. 6-point game. Broken Bow back on defense. Caleb Stewart brings it up against Wardeen. Now they work it around all the way down into the block to Polk. Good set play there for Wood River to score two to Polk. Now Broken Bow breaks the press again, 2-on-1. Keegan Baxter swims into the lane, gets it out to Karsten Fox, now near side Wardeen. Dane, jab step, goes baseline, cut off there, back out to Karsten Fox. Head full of steam, lays it up, can't get it to go. Just enough pressure there from Wood River to force the miss. Here come the Eagles, back the other direction. Stewart with it, driving against Wardeen, somehow gets that one to roll up and in. Sometimes you just got to throw it up there and pray. That's kind of what Stewart did there. Now Wood River the turnover, and Broken Bow gets it right back. 2-on-1, Karsten Fox over to Harvey, who has his shot blocked by Aiden Graves, getting back on defense.
Yeah, great recovery by Aiden Graves to come over and block the shot. Looked like Broken Bow might have a layup in transition. All of a sudden, Wood River up by 10. This becomes a very critical moment in the game now for Broken Bow as they try to hang in there.
Coble to key it in, just has to go up high to Harvey. He comes down with it. Austin, one dribble. Gets it down to Karsten Fox. Good deep position. Karsten, fadeaway 5-footer, can't get it to go. Rebound into the hands of Aiden Graves. Here come the Eagles. Now a double-digit lead, leading 30-20. Aiden Graves drives in. Things open up for him, but he kicks it out. Three-pointer up and no good from Josh Luer. Broken Bow the rebound. Harvey presses the issue, drives in, kicks it out. Keegan Baxter, three up. Three does not go in. Rebound to Caleb Polk. Well, Broken Bow getting good quality looks, Brent, but they just can't get them to go.
Yeah, and both teams doing a pretty good job of limiting the opponent on the offensive glass. It's kind of been one and done for both teams for the majority of the game.
Driving left to right is Graves. They fit it down into Polk on the block. He kicks it out. Stewart's three up. Can't get the roll, but a rebound by Easton Graves. He comes all the way from the weak side to pull it down. Now the second shot from Stewart, also no good. Rebound Karsten Fox. Fox lost his footing, bringing it into the front court. Coble controls it, though. Now Broken Bow needs a deep breath and a good offensive set here. Down 10, 4:15 to go, third quarter. Wardine, jump stop at the free throw line off to Coble. Has his dribble, hasn't used it yet. Now does. Stops at the high post off to Fox. Fox tries to lob it in, but it's kind of a lollipop, and it's picked off before it gets into the hands of Wardine. Stewart with the steal and the ball. Wood River still with this 30-20 lead. It's been that way for at least a couple minutes. A little bit of weave action here for the Eagles, and now they try to get it down inside to Easton Graves, but Karsten Fox steps in the way and forces the ball to go out of bounds. To key it in, Reed Graves gets it into Lure in the corner. They fit it down inside to Polk. Polk working against Baxter. Spin move. Spins back in, puts it up with the opposite hand, gets his own miss, and goes right back up with it. Can't get that one to go. Almost comes down with another one, but is out of bounds. And Broken Bow just kind of getting outworked here recently on the boards.
Yeah, it came right after I made that comment about both teams are limiting each other to one and done. But still, good play by Baxter, hanging with it, making it tough on Polk, and Polk not able to finish at the rim.
Tyson Neely lost the ball, dives on top of it, and we've got a timeout from Broken Bow's bench. Want to thank another one of our wonderful sponsors bringing you tonight's broadcast. Cynthia Human, owner of Nebraska Past Your Door, has purchased Deb's Embroidery and moved to Myrna. If you are a client of Deb's, she has your file and logos and would be happy to help you with embroidery and graphic tees. Ask her about doing custom apparel for business, school, organizations, and individuals. Call 870-4548 for Nebraska Past Your Door, and Cynthia Human, proud supporter of our local student athletes. Thank you as well to Scott Harvey, your local Thrivent financial representative. Life insurance can help you protect your future and loved ones, but your needs may change over time. Thrivent is committed to helping you find solutions that align with your life. Schedule your checkup today. Call 308-872-2511 to learn about how Scott can help you. Thank you, Scott Harvey, for your sponsorship of our broadcast this evening on KBBN Radio and our video streaming platforms. And again, remember that three-point shots put in by Broken Bow this evening will be deemed a Prairie Eye Care Center three-point shot. And we're going to recap the shooting at the end of this contest. And we thank Prairie Eye Care for bringing you that long-distance shooting requiring precision, accuracy, consistency, and great vision. Out of the timeout, Broken Bow with the basketball on the left-hand side of the screen if you are watching on video stream. Back into the backcourt goes Wardine to pick it up, and across the timeline he comes. Wardine gets a screen, dribbles out of the corner, fits it back up to Harvey. Around to Baxter, now corner to Coble. Eli, a couple of dribbles, back off to Schmidt. Doesn't like what he sees. Back to Wardine, dribbles in amongst the trees, trying to find some room, puts up a shot at the rim, can't get it to go. Rebound Wood River. Easton Graves brings it up. Fits it over to Lure, now in the corner to Aiden Graves. Aiden dribbles and kicks. Still 30-20. We've been on this score for what feels like a century at this point. It's not that the teams haven't gotten good quality shots up. We just haven't seen a made basket in a while. Good defensive possession again here for Broken Bow, although Wood River happy to take a little bit of air out of the ball here too. Graves with the dribble, can't find anything down on the block, and now gets it back after a little give and go. Reed Graves off to Aiden Graves in the corner, thought about baseline, now kicks it back out. And they find inside position to Caleb Polk, who lays it up and in. And that's just kind of tough if you're Broken Bow. You play hard defense for that long, nearly 2 minutes, and then all of a sudden, the first time they pass it into the lane, Wood River gets a score. Keegan Baxter wants to answer. Nice swim move down into the lane. The little Euro step results in 2 for Bow.
And it all started with a good break of the press by the Broken Bow Indians.
And Wood River takes a timeout. We'll take one as well. Back after this on KBBN and our video streaming platforms.
For the full package, look no further. Team Physical Therapy is pleased to be able to offer you not only physical therapy, but now occupational therapy and speech therapy. Call 872-5111. Together empowering able movement. Team Physical Therapy can help you in all your therapy needs from babies to the older adult. Call 872-5111. We offer one-on-one therapy with the rehab specialist. Call 872-5111 or check us out on the web at myteampt.com.
Ready or not, here comes the chilly season. Are you already noticing some cold drafts coming into your home, chilling the air? Don't make your heating system work harder than it needs to. Talk to Meade Lumber in Broken Bow about insulation solutions to keep the cold where it belongs, outside. The helpful staff at Meade Lumber in Broken Bow can offer solutions that will save you money when the weather gets chilly. Talk to them today, East Highway 2, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
Back to the action in Wood River. The Eagles with the ball in the half court, working against Broken Bow's defense. Stewart with it up top, dribbles around Coble, and Coble forces the turnover. The pressure caused Caleb Stewart to turn around and fire the ball before his teammate was ready. Turnover into the hands of Bow.
Well, you got 1:28 left to go in this quarter. Boy, big moment for Bow. I mean, an opportunity to be right there going into the fourth quarter. Can you make some things happen and get this thing at least to single digits going into the fourth?
Good defense there from Christian Johnson. Broken Bow trying to fit it up the court, and it's essentially thrown away. Johnson could have put his hand on it, but he realized it was not going to be a good pass, and he avoided the ball, and it goes out of bounds back to the Eagles. Not too many players coming off of the bench in this one for Wood River. Maybe going 3 deep total, maybe 4. They're back in the half-court offense. Stewart drives, kicks out. Thought he might have drug a foot there as he was going for that. Back near side, Easton Graves. Easton, jab step against Wardine. Kicks it off to Stewart, drives in. Good defense by Harvey, forces him out of there. Christian Johnson, his first appearance in the game here recently. And now we've got a drive baseline by Easton Graves. Found some room over there and scored 2.
Yeah, Graves is really good at that. He's in double figures now with 11.
Spin move by Harvey. Can't get it to go at the rim. Just tried to put it off the back of the rim rather than the glass behind the rim, and didn't get the friendly bounce. And now on the inbound, or on the play up the court, commits the foul as well.
You just feel for Austin. What a great move to the rim, just not able to finish.
Wood River back with the basketball. They lead it by 12 now, 34-22. Back in the half court. Happy to put some air out of the ball are the Eagles. 10 seconds now. Stewart drives into the lane, and his floater is good from just outside of 5 feet. Now Broken Bow turns the ball over, almost. The shot is put up at the buzzer, but called no shot by Paulk. And we head to the fourth. Broken Bow trails at 36-22 to the Eagles of Wood River.
Trotter Service, every oil change comes with a multi-point inspection. As a Tire Pro store, they bring customers only the best brands of wheels and tires at the best prices anywhere, and have computer balancing and alignment too. They service semis and provide bulk fuel and propane delivery as well. At Trotter Service, your hometown automotive repair and tire store.
Friendly service every time. Quality is what you'll find where your neighbors and your friends go see Trotter.
Congratulations, you're having a little girl.
At that moment, everything changed. Our hopes and dreams for ourselves were instantly replaced by our hopes and dreams for her. We got life insurance policies from Shelter Insurance, so that regardless of what life throws at us, we'll still be able to provide the world to her.
Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
When everything changes for you, visit Shelter Agent Brent Custer.
Welcome back to Wood River High School. Broken Bow trails at 36-22. That third quarter kind of felt a lot like the first half, Brent. Broken Bow getting opportunities to get some good shots up, but the rim has not been kind, and their defense has really kind of kept them at least within striking distance, but they got to have a good fourth quarter here.
Yeah, need a good start on the offensive end. Let's see if they can get a bucket on this opening possession.
Harvey with it far side. Wood River kind of working that trap defense. Coble into Wardeen. Wardeen goes up with it and scores it. Kind of made it a little bit harder on himself than he needed to, but the 2 points at the end are still the same. Bow back on defense, back to within 12 points. Eagles working around to Stewart, now fits it down inside to Paul. Kick out to Stewart, his three up and down. That inside-out game has reared its head a couple of times for the Eagles, and it showed it worked right there.
Well, Stewart did not have a field goal in the first half, but now he's got 7 points, all from the field here in half number 2.
Broken Bow fits it in and gets it out to Wardeen. He can't get it to go from about 15 feet. Broken Bow early on in that possession had a 3-on-1 opportunity but couldn't do anything with it. Now Lure puts up a shot from the corner. His three-pointer no good. And now Karsten Fox tracks down the rebound. Ahead to Coble, dribbles up, gets it out to Fox, who tracks it down, somehow keeps his foot down to avoid the travel despite the defensive pressure. Now Coble in the corner, 6:40 to go here, fourth quarter. Broken Bow trailing 39-24. Keegan Baxter with it, far side, dribbles. Defense left him, his shot from 18, no good. Rebound, Coble tries to get it down to Harvey, who was open, but Austin wasn't cutting towards the rim like Coble thought he was. The air conditioner, by the way, has not turned off. I should have thrown a coat. I
put my sweatshirt on.
Yeah, I should have thrown my coat on like you did. I'm really regretting that. I've got goosebumps.
And there have been others on this side of the gymnasium that have put their sweatshirts on too.
Wood River with it back in the half court. 3-point shot up and no good from Josh Lure. Rebound for Broken Bow. One and done for the Eagles. Keegan Baxter into the front court, dribbling against Lure, almost lost it, saved it, but into the hands of the Eagles. Turnover, Broken Bow. Here comes Wood River. Stewart, head full of steam, finds the man inside with position. It's Lure, sent back by Keegan Baxter. And on the rebound, we've got a whistle, and we've got a foul against Austin Harvey.
Man, what a great recovery by Baxter defensively, though. Looked like Lure was going to have an easy one. Keegan came out of nowhere and stuffed it. But then on the loose ball, Broken Bow picks up the foul.
A couple of new players, actually 4 new players in there for Wood River. Stewart, the one we're most familiar with, he keys it in, gets it into his teammate, who lays it up and in. Kristen Johnson gets the hoop and the harm and will go to the line to try to complete the 3-point play.
Well, great cut to the rim by Johnson on the inbound play, and then the ability to finish at the rim and absorb the contact.
Johnson probably the third player off of the bench for Wood River. He joins a few other players off the bench in there right now. Coble tracks down the long rebound ahead to Wardeen. He can't get to the rim fast enough. Running the floor is Kevin Peters for Wood River, and he causes Wardeen to lose it out of bounds. Dane slaps the ball, lobs it into Keegan Baxter. Baxter, spin move, puts up the shot, gets it to go, and one. Keegan was in there amongst, I think, 3 Wood River players and still got a good look at it, used the glass, good-looking shot, and now can complete the 3-point play.
Keegan in double figures looking for his 13th point of the night.
And there it is. Shot goes in for Keegan Baxter, and Austin Harvey will come in for him. 5:37 to go here, fourth quarter. The Eagles of Wood River lead at 41-27 over Broken Bow here in the boys contest. Stewart in the front court now for Wood River. Coble D's him up, stays in front of him. Wood River almost throws it away in the corner to Reed Graves. Now Stewart, one-on-one, gives it off to his teammate Laramie Fryer. He loses it back into the hands of Broken Bow. In the front court comes Zane Eggleston. Fits it off to Karsten Fox. Can't get the three to go, but the follow and board is put in by Austin Harvey. Now the three-point play by Keegan Baxter. That play from Austin Harvey and a couple misses from Wood River, and Broken Bow's trying to scrap together a little run here. Christian Johnson, nifty dribbling to get out of that one. Now Stewart with it, wants to drive, kicks it out to Fryer. His three, can't get it to go, but no one for Broken Bow rebounded the ball. Falls right in the front of three Broken Bow players, and one Wood River player runs in and just grabs it, and we've got a foul call whistled as well.
Yeah, foul away from the ball. Kevin Peters was in for a moment for Wood River and got called for the foul as he was battling with Fox down low. So Broken Bow's got the ball. We talked about this in the pregame and have kind of mentioned it, I think, during the course of the broadcast. This team is going to give you great effort for the entire game, and here you go, Broken Bow trying to hang in there.
Christian Johnson gets the steal from Eli Coble and lays it up and in. The steal and the score. Now Broken Bow back into the half court. Keegan Baxter back into the game with the ball. Dribbles left to right and has his pass stolen. Going coast to coast is Aiden Graves. He lays it up and in, and just when you think Broken Bow's going to put together a run, there's 4 points in less than 30 seconds to Wood River. Yep. Now Keegan Baxter drives in and scores 2 to answer, and Coach O wants timeout. 45-31, Wood River leads it, 4:13 to go in the fourth quarter. Back after this on KBBN.
Happy New Year. Oh, and to tell you about how Custer Federal State Bank can be there for you in the new year. New year, new home on your mind? Whether you have your eye on something already standing or you want to build, ask Custer Federal any questions you might have about how mortgages or construction loans. Trust me, a conversation with them is far easier than a Google search. Happy New Year from Custer Federal State Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Days off for rest and relaxation. They don't come often, but boy oh boy do we love them when we get them. Don't push your lazy boy kicked back, feet up, eyes closed, comfy pants on time to the side. Let A to Z Lawn Pro and Landscaping do your dirty work. They install and repair sprinkler systems, offer aerating, power raking, and tree stump grinding. Plus, don't forget their 5-step fertilizer program. Write down those dreams you have of your dream landscaping. They'll help make it a reality. A to Z Lawn Pro and Landscaping, doing the dirty work on your lawn space so you don't have to.
Jeremy Scheib and Brent Apperson with you back in Wood River. Well, it seems, Brent, whenever Broken Bow tries to put together even the smallest of runs, the Eagles really figure things out defensively and offensively to just put them right back in a bigger deficit.
Yeah, Broken Bow got to within 12, and then back-to-back steals and layups for Wood River allowed them to kind of regain control.
Breaking the press by himself was Polk for the Eagles. Now back in the half court is Wood River. Karsten Fox playing aggressive defense, trying to get the ball. And he's called for the whistle a ways away from the hoop, but not in the bonus yet. So we'll go to the sideline.
That's the third whistled against Fox in the game.
Now going back the other direction, it's going to be Fox on the receiving end of the foul as Polk tried to go over the back of Fox, who I think was maybe surprised that ball was coming right towards him as he had good position.
Yeah, great job of fronting defensively by Fox. And Karsten was able to force Polk to go over his back and commit the foul.
Harvey with the bounce, picks up his dribble, gets it ahead to Karsten. Karsten now, a couple of dribbles, has an opening and has it slapped away by Polk, who commits his second foul in about 30 seconds. Did it look like Karsten was going up to dunk that ball to you? It looked like he was going for the hammer.
Well, he was doing the right thing, get to the rim, and was able to draw the foul.
Karsten can't get the first shot from the free throw line to go. He'll get a look at a second. Karsten's second shot up and down. Broken Bow to within 13. Press from the Indians. Wood River's Easton Graves with the ball. Brings it up. Working against a trap of Broken Bow. They do trap him, but his length gets it off to Stewart. Stewart fits it down inside to Aiden Graves, who can't finish, but the rebound offensively to the Eagles. Now the kick out to Johnson. His three-pointer is good. Christian Johnson off of the bench for Wood River, and he's been doing some good things for them in relief.
Well, he's been huge off the bench in this fourth quarter. He's got 7 points in the quarter.
Keegan Baxter with the ball, has it slapped away, and a foul is called. This one could be on Polk as well. It is. Oh, man, 3 fouls of his 4 have come here in the last probably minute and a half.
Yeah, he's got to come out. And by the way, that excuse me, that was the 6th team foul against Wood River. So from here on out, Broken Bow will be in the bonus.
3:15 to go in the ball game. Broken Bow looking to fight into this one, down 48-32. If they're going to put together a run, it's got to start now. Wardine off to Harvey. Harvey is hammered. Now comes the foul call. Josh Luer going to be called for the foul.
Well, here's an opportunity for Broken Bow to make a little bit of a run again. Just over 3 minutes to go. Broken Bow in the bonus. We'll see if Harvey can cash in from the line.
Austin Harvey to the line. Goes through his routine. Puts up the shot and earns himself a second one. Austin gets the ball for his second attempt. And it's a 14-point game after the make. Eagles again facing backcourt pressure by Broken Bow. Just a little bit of man full court defense. Wardine works hard against Stewart. Been impressed with Stewart's ball handling though. Now as he almost throws the ball away, just as I say that, Johnson tracks it down. Christian Johnson feeds it off to, no look pass off to Josh Luer. Christian Johnson coming off the bench is looking like the flashiest player out there tonight. Now Harvey feeds it out to Coble. His three-pointer just short. That should stay with Broken Bow, and it does. Goes off the shoulder of Aiden Graves. .236 to go here in the boys contest. If you're just joining us, the Broken Bow girls with a convincing win earlier on tonight. Their back-to-back games on 2 nights in a row are successful. They go 2-0 on Thursday and Friday night. Harvey in the corner to Coble. Fake the 3, now takes the 3. Left it just short again. Harvey skies for the rebound. Off to Fox. Pump fake, puts up the shot, is hammered, and will go to the line. Good patience by Karsten Fox. Got the ball down there, didn't force it up. If he would have put it up that first time, it certainly would have been blocked. Earns himself a trip to the line. Karsten's first shot is short. We'll get a look at the second, though. Karsten, a spin of the ball. And puts the second shot up. Can't get this one to go either. Rebound into the hands of the Eagles. Reed Graves to bring it up for Wood River. Dane Bourdin playing tough defense on whoever brings it up the court. Now Luer drives inside, lost the ball. Karsten Fox ahead to Bourdin. Drives up and gets the layup to go for 2. 50-36. Broken Bow trailing with 2 seconds to go here in the fourth. Johnson into the front. Hands it off to Kevin Peters. Peters gets it all the way up top to Graves. Wood River working back into their half-court offense. A trap now in the corner. Fryer had nowhere to go with it. Now somehow gets it out to Luer. Lost the ball. Recovers. Hands it to Graves, who just finds himself in the right spot at the right time and drains a 3. Keegan Baxter wants a 3 to answer. Left it short. No good. Reed Graves, the rebound for Wood River. Here comes Johnson again. Out to Luer, his 3 up and down. And all of a sudden, 6 points in about 20 seconds for Wood River, and they're up by 20 all of a sudden. Make it 18 as Dane Wardine drives all the way back down and lays it up and in for Broken Bow. And we've got a timeout on the floor. 1:15 to go here in the fourth quarter. Wood River leads at 56-38.
They're right up there on the list of worst emergencies to have.
Absolutely.
The next time you're facing one, give Squires Septic Service a call. 870-0717. He's ready to take your call 24 hours a day.
Absolutely.
His sewer camera can find problems fast to save you money. Plus, he can clear drains with Roto-Rooter or Jetter. Oh, and Gary has Porta units too. Squires Septic Service of Myrna. 870-0717. Don't wait to call until it's too late.
Absolutely not.
Back to the action quickly here in Wood River. They threw me off a little bit. It looked like they were going to take a legitimate timeout. Instead, the team's just getting some subs in for the final minute or so. Wood River with the ball in the half court. Waylon Cronk with it. Fits it over to Anthony Rendon. Can't get the shot to go. Rebound to Coble. Eli Coble into the front court. Over near side. And Broken Bow works it around. Up top with it, Zane Eggleston. Now Tyson Neely. Tyson back off to Zane. Eggleston drives inside, puts up the little floater, can't get it to go. Rebound Wood River. 20 seconds to go in the contest. Wood River back in the half court. They work it around the outside a little bit. Spin move inside. Losing the ball was Wood River's Bo Rorick. Broken Bow in the half court. 10 seconds to go. Coble in the corner. Now back to Coble, and it's picked off. Christian Johnson with the pickoff, drives the other way, can't get the shot to go, and that will be your final. Wood River wins it in the boys contest 56-38 over the Indians of Broken Bow. We'll take one last time out and come back and wrap it up from here in Wood River.
Your school's colors. Small towns are brought together cheering on their favorite teams. Agland ATV knows how hard the athletes and coaches work year-round and are proud to help sponsor the games of our customers and their kids and grandkids. We have built relationships with many of these families through the years and are proud of their success. Best of luck to all the local athletes from Agland ATV in Broken Bow.
872-3424.
Agland ATV, West Highway 2, Broken Bow. 872-3424.
Let the games begin. Bruning Bank enables you to manage your finances from the bleachers, sidelines, or wherever you are with 24/7 access to your accounts. Check your balances with mobile banking, reimburse friends and family for concession stand goods with Zelle, and even set up automatic payments or reminders to never miss a payment again with Bill Pay. The ball is in your court. Bruning Bank is a proud sponsor of area athletics and wishes all student athletes a safe and successful season. Bruning Bank, member FDIC.
Sargent Irrigation may be known worldwide, but their roots are right here in central Nebraska, something they are very proud of. They hire right here in the heartland and know their success is due to those quality employees. As a way of showing support for the community, Sargent Irrigation sponsors high school sports broadcasts, so those unable to attend can follow the action. Enjoy the broadcast, sponsored in part by Sargent Irrigation in Broken Bow.
Welcome back to Wood River for one last little segment here on the radio and on our video streaming platforms. Wood River wins it in the boys contest 56-38, and with a look at how we got to that final score, here is Brent.
All right, Jeremy, as we look at the Wood River scoring first, they had 4 guys finish with a team-high 11 points. They were Caleb Polk, Caleb Stewart, Easton Graves, and Josh Luer, all finished with 11 to lead the Eagles. Rest of the Wood River scoring, Reed Graves with a late 3. Aiden Graves finished with 2. Christian Johnson, a big fourth quarter off the bench for the Eagles. He finished with 7 in the game, all of them in that fourth quarter. Meanwhile, for Broken Bow, Keegan Baxter led the way. He led all scorers tonight with 15 in the game. Also finishing in double figures was Dane Wardine. He had 10. Austin Harvey with 6 and Karsten Fox with 7 to account for Broken Bow's 38 points. Again, Wood River picks up the win. They win it by a final of 56-38.
All right, thank you very much, Brent. We split the doubleheader here tonight in Wood River. The Broken Bow girls got the victory earlier on this evening, and the Broken Bow boys fall in the second of our 2 contests. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in tonight on our video streaming platforms as well as the radio. Before we close out our broadcast, we want to thank the wonderful sponsors that made this evening possible for you, whether you were listening or watching. Thank you to 4 County Heating and Air, Thrivent Financial Agent Scott Harvey, Backbone of Healthcare, Nebraska Past Your Door. Thank you to Prairie Eye Care for bringing you every 3-point shot put in by Broken Bow this evening. Thank you as well to Universal Insurance, Gateway Motors, Cobblestone Hotel and Suites, Power Solutions, Downey Drilling, Trotter Fertilizer of Broken Bow, Geared for Sports, BD Broken Bow, Nebraska State Bank, The Grocery Cart, Rod's Body and Paint, Aeroseed, Team Physical Therapy, Mead Lumber, Trotter Service, Shelter Insurance Agent Brent Custer, Custer Federal State Bank, A to Z Lawn Pro and Landscaping, Squire Septic Service of Myrna, Agland ATV, Bruning Bank, Sargent Irrigation as well. And you also saw some video sponsors scrolling across your screen during tonight's broadcast. They included Trotter Fertilizer Broken Bow, BD of Broken Bow, Lines Appliance, Mead Lumber, Palmer Monument, Insurance of the Heartland, Geared for Sports, Agland ATV, Lashley Land, Nebraska State Bank, Broken Bow Livestock, Drew Gaffney, Colligan, Callaway District Hospital with the Arnold and Callaway Medical Clinics, and The Grocery Cart. That does it for us tonight from Wood River. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening and or watching. For our cameraman, Jeff Bailey, and for Brent Apperson, I'm Jeremy Scheib. Have a wonderful rest of your night, and we'll talk to you next time.